Hello, boozers. I know this is supposed to come out on Monday, but I've been sick, so you're getting a rare Wednesday release, episode number 19, the Real Booze Podcast, Smokey and the Bandit. Real Booze Computer, tell me about the movie Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit is a 1977 action movie starring Burt Reynolds, Sally Field, and Jerry Reed. The bandit is hired on to run a tractor-trailer full of beer over state lines, in hot pursuit by a pesky sheriff. Its runtime is 1 hour, 36 minutes. It has an IMDb rating of 6.9 out of 10 and is rated PG.
Episode number 19, another exciting episode of Real Booze. This week, I'm here with my hetero life partner, my cohort, Jay.
One episode older, but still feeling young and alive as ever, you know? Although, wickedly hungover.
You are hungover.
Yeah, like...
a bit of a party last night.
Yeah, and all day long, like at the Phoenix Open, just drinking beer, walking around in the sun, and then going to your parents' house and drinking beer. And
that's right, because you were in the sun, whatever. And you're so white, you're almost clear.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't.
That's why you're so fucked
I didn't appear to get any color, so, you know.
No, you didn't turn red. You just put 100 SPF fucking lotion on.
Well, it worked. What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here?
We're drinking Coors.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a bad idea, too.
Because it's fucking close to water.
Well, that's why we're drinking it?
Well, no, because...
We're not drinking it because...
We're going to do Smokey and the Bandit.
There you go. And
best goddamn movie of the 70s, by the way.
I've got some questions about this whole Coors smuggling scheme that they go through. That I want to...
I have answers for
I know you do.
Dude,
I know you do.
I've got fucking 6 pages of notes.
Well,
I spent 2 weeks researching this movie. I've emailed the Georgia fucking film people. Haven't gotten a reply back yet, by the way.
I have attempted to watch this movie 3 times over the last 36 hours, and I've made it to varying different lengths into the movie before I finally just had to shut it down.
I was
this movie's fucking terrible.
6.
I can't take it.
I watched this movie like a lot.
Okay, well,
you go.
that explains.
You're like, I tried to watch it 3 times. I'm like, I'd watch it 3 times a day.
Yeah, it doesn't hold that for me like Hooper does, right?
And
Hooper holds that for me.
Came out like a year or 2 after
I know.
this did.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that
you
too.
Fucking love.
We're gonna get into that too.
I bought you a fucking original Hooper movie poster.
I know. I love it. I love it. It's hanging right there by the door. It's it's the first thing you see when you walk in, and the last thing you see when you walk out.
Yeah.
All right. So, Smokey and the Bandit, released on May 27th, 1977, starring Burt Reynolds, Sally Field. Field? Not Fields?
Field.
Sally Field or Sally Fields?
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
I don't know.
How is this? How is this happening?
Is it Sally Field or Sally Fields?
All right, and we'll make a determination on that as we get deeper into this.
Oh my god!
And then and Jackie Gleason as well.
Yeah.
You know. So I think you and I were talking, like maybe last week at some point, about this movie, and you were like, "That's the movie that revitalized Jackie Gleason's career. It brought him back to life."
Yeah.
If you look at his IMDb credits, they beg to differ, my friend. He didn't do shit after this, except for one movie with Tom Hanks that everybody hated.
What did he do before this?
The Honeymooners.
And then nothing.
So he did one movie, then he did another movie, and that's revitalizing his career.
So we get into the deeper cut. I come to find out that Buford T. Justice came about because Burt Reynolds... They had somebody else cast. And
don't waste all this stuff. This is all stuff we need to talk about during the movie, because you're going to be the only one with facts here, because I don't fucking... I got nothing. Shit on this, dude. I've got shit on it. So,
what do you got for taglines?
Well, so hold on. We need to talk about the director, Hal Needham.
Oh, God damn. Praise Hal. Praise Hal.
Director of such classics as Hooper, the Cannonball Run series,
yes, sir.
And every other movie that came out in the late 70s or early 80s with cars.
Yes.
Stroker Ace... the guy's a clown show. He's a one-trick pony.
No, he's amazing.
All right,
he's fucking amazing.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Hal.
I can appreciate your enthusiasm.
If it wasn't for Hal, there wouldn't be Indiana Jones.
I guess not.
I don't know.
All right, so alternate taglines.
No, what are the real taglines?
So I only found the one.
Oh, fuck.
Right? I know you said you had like 4. So the one that I found was time to take to the road for a quiet little ride in the country. Or not.
Yeah, and the other 3 are, what we have here is a total lack of respect for the law.
Okay, that's a line from the movie, right?
It's Burt Reynolds, Sally Field, and Jackie Gleason in High Gear and Hot Water.
Oh,
so
God.
that answers our question right there.
It does.
Meet Bo Darville. They call him Darville. I thought it was Danville.
I thought it was Danville, too.
Yeah. Meet Bo Darville, a.k.a. the Bandit. Smokies hate him.
You realize
Guys dig him, and even girls can't get enough of him.
Do you realize that you don't say bandit, you say banded?
Bandit?
You don't say bandit, you say banded.
Bandit.
As I've heard you talking here, you've been like, we're doing Smokey and the Bandit. Almost like Smokey and the Band-Aid. Like you don't put a T on the end of it, you put a D on the end of it. Is that a Chicago?
It must be a Chicago thing.
It really
I don't
must,
notice it.
It really must
like
do.
water.
It really must be. It's like water. Yeah.
Water?
Yeah.
Warsh. Warsh.
All right. So those are the 4 taglines? Or
Those
is there
are
one more?
the 4 taglines for the movie.
They're all pretty terrible. I'm
Yeah,
not going to lie.
They are. Now, what do you have?
So we were doing 3, right? We each come up with 3?
I came up with, actually I did.
You got 3?
I accidentally came up with 3.
Okay, all right. So here's the first one that I've got. Reynolds and Gleason play the field.
That's good.
Right?
That's good.
I'm pretty proud of that one.
Yeah.
I thought it was
no,
pretty
I
strong.
like that. That's better than anything I have.
I've got Loaded Up and Truckin'.
Not bad.
Right? Just
better
straight from
than
the
I
song.
have.
And then the last one I have is Booze, Broads, and Bert. I might need to go into marketing here, man.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I feel like I
You're
could come up
nailing
with
it.
movie taglines like
you
nobody's
can.
business.
I've got Cores, like having sex in a canoe. It's fucking close to water. It is.
I've only heard you say it 1,000 times over the past 24
nobody
hours.
on here has, however. So I also have a movie that is going to barbecue your ass in molasses.
Okay, I like it.
And then I have legitimizing rednecks since 1977.
That's beautiful.
Because this was the second highest grossing movie
Yeah.
that year.
That is one of the 2 facts that I have here written down about this movie.
No, I was, I have here where it's Smokey and the Bandit was a runaway box office hit, raking in more than $126 million as the second highest grossing movie in 1977. I have no idea what was number 1 that year. The Black Stallion, maybe? Horse movies do well. They tug at your heartstrings and make the ladies weep, kind of like Jay.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Hey, you do.
That's
you
what I
make
do.
ladies weep.
Yeah.
It's your thing.
But mainly when I take my pants off and they're like, that's it. But, yeah. Yeah.
So I've heard numbers 126 million, 127 million. And then I read another thing today because I'm obsessed with this movie. I've read 300 million. That's probably overall.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's a pretty good turnaround because the budget for the movie was $5.3 million.
But wait,
They sent a guy in to be like,
A hatchet
sorry,
man.
Yep, we're taking $1 million off.
2 days before they started filming.
Yep, so it was cut to $4.3 million. Burt
But
Reynolds made $1 million for
So that
filming the
means
movie.
we've got 3.3 million to film the fucking
And
film.
it ended up making 126 probably in its initial run or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? That's pretty.
Yeah,
That's pretty
'cause it
strong.
got beat by Black Stallion or something. What was it? 1977. What was?
We're gonna talk about that here in a minute. You want to do
okay.
alternate casting first?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm leaving you start
You
here.
want me to start this one?
Yeah. So we're doing alternate casting for the Bandit, Smokey, and Carrie.
I'm doing Bandit, Cletus.
Oh, you did Cletus?
Justice, Carrie, and Junior.
Fuck, Jesus Christ. All right. I might be able to come up with a Cletus one on the fly.
Love this movie.
I might be able to come up with a Cletus one on the fly.
All right,
The other
Bandit,
two I could give
Bandit
two
I
skips
got
about.
3.
Okay.
Easily.
Jim Carrey.
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, that was the first one I thought of too.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was going to leave it. And then I thought of somebody that was like, actually better. But I mean, really, Norm would fit perfectly into it because it is a comedy screwball movie, right?
Burt Reynolds
Yeah.
on SNL.
Yeah, I get it. I get the reference.
Yeah.
But like, as a comedy screwball movie, like he would fit in perfectly.
Well, they're
as
remaking it.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyway, so Seth MacFarlane,
Okay.
Now,
that's a
it's
really
a
good
stretch, but throw a mustache and a
Yeah,
hat
no.
on him. That fucker could do it.
Yeah, that's a really good choice.
And then number 3, and this is straight from Burt Reynolds' mouth, by the way, fucking Clooney.
No shit.
He goes...
I kind of thought of Clooney.
He said, if they were to remake this movie, I could see somebody playing me like George Clooney.
Okay. All right.
And I went, fucking Clooney.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good choice. I used Clooney last week, though, so I didn't want to...
Clooney's awesome.
I can't double up on Clooney.
You can plug Clooney into a
he
lot
really
of
is.
different things.
I mean, he really is.
In your butt.
Hey,
Nope.
Careful. All right, so what do you got? Who do you got for Smokey? And then we'll get into your... Then I'll do mine, and then we can do your
Buford
offshoot
T.
one.
Justice.
Yep.
You ever watch Modern Family?
Yeah. Eric Stone Street.
Yep.
Good call.
Is that who you have?
No.
His name.
No.
His name. I didn't know his name was Eric Stone Street.
Yeah, it's Eric
I had
Stone
to
Street.
look it up, and
Okay.
you knew that off the top of your
Yeah.
head.
That's a good choice. That's a really good choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He nailed it because, anyway.
And who you got
what
for
about Cletus? I got Cletus, who's the snowman.
So I don't have a Cletus. Tell me who you have for Frog, for Carrie. And then I'll do my 3.
Kelly Kuoko.
Oh, very nice. Yes.
Fucking dye
Okay.
hair, blonde, or brown or whatever.
Yep.
Fucking nails it.
Okay.
She's the new Sally Field.
I mean, I'm not sure I'd go that far, but she's definitely a good choice. You know what I mean?
Your neck stretched out. You're like, go ahead.
I mean, I do like Kelly Kuoko.
Yeah.
And she's got that, like...
Girl next door.
Yeah, I don't
was
want to
like-
call her, like, ditzy, but she's got that, like... She plays that really innocent sort of...
I was trying to think, like, if nowadays we're remaking Smokey and the Bandit, who is the girl next door?
Uh-huh.
Literally,
Yeah.
it's her, because she was
Yeah.
the next door girl on fucking Big Bang
Now she
Theory.
lives in that apartment, though. So now she's the girl in your house.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I just went 6 to midnight. What the fuck is that?
Fucking Halloween fucking thing
Okay.
going on here.
All right. So, here's who I got.
Yeah, throw it at me.
For the Bandit,
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
Holy shit. Yes. Yes.
It took me a long time to come to that
Dude.
realization.
That's fucking, yeah.
I think
Oh my God. I didn't
he
even
would
think
be
about that.
amazing, right?
He would nail it.
Yeah. When he filmed Iron Man, he was 40 years old. Burt Reynolds was 41 when they filmed this. So you take, like, Iron Man, early Iron Man, Tony Stark, Robert Downey
Dude,
Jr.
nowadays, throw
him in.
right fucking now, he would do it. Oh my
For sure.
God.
For sure.
Yeah, he's better than any of my
I think he'd be
choices.
awesome. For Smokey, Buford T. Justice,
Yeah.
John Goodman. Huh?
Ah.
Right?
Ah.
You've already seen what he can do behind the wheel of a car in
Yeah.
Big Lebowski. You know?
Fucking,
Give me the ringer, dude.
dude. It's my whites.
The dirty undies. And I could see him, like, with the sunglasses on. He basically would just be
Walter Slope.
Walter
yeah.
Slopechek.
Slopechek, yeah.
in this movie. And then for Carrie, for Frog, Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Lo.
J-Law.
Is that J-Lo?
J-Law. Jennifer Lopez is J-Lo. Jennifer Lawrence.
She's fucking, what's she in?
You know Jennifer. She's fucking...
I know the fucking
she's
name.
Mystique in the new X-Men movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's been in all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
So I have to say Kelly Kuoko I think is the perfect choice. So that was
but I
that was
also
that was
have,
well done for you.
I threw in Junior.
Okay, so give me all right. Who's your Cletus?
Oh, Cletus? Danny McBride.
Who?
Danny McBride.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to say Dan Aykroyd, and you're just really fucked up.
No, the fucking snowman.
Yeah,
He would do it because
Yeah.
he's also in Eastbound and Down.
Danny McBride is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
he
think
would do it.
That's a pretty good
He'd be
choice.
the fucking guy.
That's
and
a
then
good choice.
Junior? Mm-hmm. Steve Carell. From The Office.
Okay.
Looks fucking exactly
No,
like Junior, by the
he
way.
looks nothing like that guy.
Yeah, no, he does.
At all.
Yeah, no,
No.
he does. Yeah.
No, he doesn't. No,
He does.
Okay, so what about you did Big Enos and Little Enos or whatever those
No, I
fucking guys'
didn't
names
do
are?
them.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Okay. All right. I thought you rattled off like 8 people who you were like.
Well, I
thought you recasted the entire flick, fucking
I
extras
could.
and all.
I was thinking, honestly, at the time, I was like, when the fuck when we get the fucking shark guy could be a dude from fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Dinklage,
There you go.
Peter Dinklage.
And then, who was R2D2? Kenny Baker.
Yeah.
But he's dead, so we could put him in there, reanimate his corpse.
Yeah.
But,
just
tall
CGI
guy,
him in.
as far as bigginess, off the top of my head, I'd go Dan Aykroyd.
Is that because I said Dan Aykroyd like 45 seconds ago?
No, you didn't say Dan Aykroyd 45 seconds ago.
I did.
I didn't hear it.
Okay. All right, let's get into other notable films from 1977.
Oh,
Are you ready?
do this.
Are you ready?
Black
No.
Stallion.
You don't do this.
Number one movie.
This is what I do.
I know.
So other notable films from 1977, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Annie Hall.
That was, hold on, fucking Close Encounters of 77.
Yeah, according to my half-assed internet research. Annie Hall came out in 1977.
Yes, my nipples are hard.
Sexual Predator, what's his face? I can't remember. I can't remember.
Oh, no, that was 86.
The guy with the big fucking glasses. Saturday Night Fever came out in 1977. I'm surprised you didn't have John Travolta on your list to play somebody in this fucking movie somewhere along the line. He could be Junior.
No.
Yes. And then a little movie called Star Wars came out in 1977 as well.
Oh, that's that fucking laser fucking thing.
Yeah, I wonder how that ever did in the theaters. I wonder how that did in the theaters. I wonder if it was ever... I haven't heard much about it. Yeah, whatever.
Nerds
Best Picture that year. Any guesses?
Drum roll. I'm going to go with, hold on, it was Annie Hall.
Rocky.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
77 was Rocky?
Yep.
I thought it was fucking Annie Hall.
Nope. Rocky. Best
No
Picture.
shit.
1977.
But
again, according to my half-assed
Rocky was a good fucking movie, though.
Rocky's a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Fucking eggs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I absolutely would have gone with Rocky.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the special categories. What are we drinking here today, Ken?
What aren't we drinking?
That's a good point.
It's like having sex in a canoe. It's fucking close
You
to
said
water.
it 9 times in this podcast already.
No, I've said it 9 times. You have said fucking drinking Coors in the bottle, by the way, Jay.
Banquet beers, right? Oh,
nailed it.
I love it. I mean, Coors is terrible, but...
It is. So the whole reason... Oh, God. I got a whole story. I got a Coors story.
All right, we'll get into that. Yeah, let's get into that when the movie fires up.
What about alternate theme songs?
Oh, fuck, I forgot all about it.
You were like, last night we're fucking getting shmammered, and you're like, I got the fucking greatest alternate theme song.
I really do.
Nail it.
Driving My Life Away by Eddie Rabbitt. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better day for me. Yep, that was it.
Wow.
Right? Driving My Life Away.
I've got 2.
Fuck, all right, let's hear it.
Jesus Built My Hot Rod by Ministry.
Okay.
And 5-0 Ford by the Reverend Horton Heat.
Yeah, well done. Although they're not driving Fords.
Originally, they were going to. It was supposed to be a Mustang.
We'll talk about that as we get into the movie. All right, so we ready to fire this thing up?
Oh, fucking A. Yeah, I guess.
Holy shit.
Page 1, by the way, is gone.
Page 1. Let's light it on fire in effigy.
Dude, I have bullet points.
God damn, that's like single space, too.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I got professional.
Impressive. All right, you dickheads, let's go ahead and get this thing started. We'll start it up in 3.
Wait, what version are we watching? Is it a Blu-ray?
It's one that did not require my internet to get shut down. A la the last movie that we reviewed, Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
So we're we have a version of it.
It's a version. It's a high quality version.
There you go. 1080p.
Yeah, it's a 1080, 720, somewhere in there.
Something like that.
It's high definition.
Something you can find online.
It allows you to see the hotness of Sally Field in all of her glory.
By the way.
Well, you got to save some of this for the commentary. You got to save some
for a reason.
You got to save. Yeah. I know.
Just,
I saw it.
Yeah, okay.
I saw it.
Yeah.
All right, Dicks.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1, play.
Universal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worst movie in the history of the 70s. Smokey and the Bandit.
You have to understand, you're listening to a guy who's from, like, the Great White North. He doesn't get it.
So are you.
Yeah. But you're more north than I was.
Granted, yeah, I am. That's true.
So depending on what version you have of this, that the sound of that truck is different.
Really?
Yeah. So there were Detroit Diesels, Kensworth, Peterbilt. They all changed depending on what version it was that you were listening to. So the sound, the engine sound, like if Dan the Mopar Man was here, he would tell you right now when he hears a car, he can tell you, oh no, that starter, My dad used to do the same fucking thing.
I get it. I'm just wondering, like, what do you mean by different versions? Like, is there a director's cut of this that's out?
Well, there's TV versions, there's European versions,
I'll tell you the first thing that I noticed about this movie is that it uses the exact same font as Lethal Weapon. Technically, I guess Lethal Weapon would use the font of this.
Fucking doors off.
You did all this research and that you didn't notice that?
No.
Oh, fuck. Man. That's what they say about people that have book smarts, man. They're not.
The blatant stuff.
They're not everything.
Goes right by me.
I got it. Build justice. So, did Jerry Reed do every song on the soundtrack for this movie?
No.
Is this Jerry Reed here?
No. There were a multitude of songs. I saw the list. I didn't copy them all. But Jerry Reed did do Eastbound and Down and wrote it overnight.
Okay.
Like they were all partying it up.
Makes perfect sense.
And that's supposed to be the Bandit driving. If you look at the red shirt,
all right,
but you never see him driving the truck.
Well, so because everybody, they keep running into people that know him, right? You know, it's the Bandit. So they're always trying to take care of him. Those have to be fake horses, by the way.
You can see he's red.
Yeah, you're right. I got questions about how his cowboy hat stays on.
Staples.
He's not Indiana Jones, motherfucker.
He's pretty Indiana Jones.
But with those T-tops open, you think that thing would just catch some wind and be out of there.
Well, Buford T. Justice does say when...
Well, Buford T. Justice, Junior
when
has
Junior's
to
holding on to his hat and Junior's hat goes flying off, he's like, Daddy, I lost my hat. And Buford T's all going, wish your head was in it.
I remember that. I made it that far, believe it or not, while I was watching.
You did?
Yeah.
I
literally probably got to within like 20 minutes of this thing being over, and I was like, I got to shut this down.
So Hal Needham was roommates with Burt Reynolds because he was his stunt double for years.
Okay.
And they were roommates for, I hear, 11 years, 12 years.
Jesus.
It was when this movie came out and he made a fuckload of money, he was finally able to move out of Burt Reynolds' house.
So that makes sense why Burt Reynolds kept doing these movies, and he's like, I can't have this fucking guy move back in with me. I got to keep,
It could be that, yeah.
being in starring vehicles for this fucking guy.
Look at the fucking hair, dude.
I know it, man. It's great.
Oh, my God. And the bald spots. Like, if you're going bald back in the 80s, or in the 70s, you wore it with pride. Nowadays... Fuckers shave their head,
shave that shit.
And what do? They grow a huge beard.
You can thank Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the one that really brought the shaved head into the cultural phenomena, you know?
You think Michael Jordan?
He was probably the first one that made it cool.
I would say for the blacks maybe, but for the whites, I would have to go with Bruce Willis.
Over Kojak?
Okay, maybe Kojak.
Look at there. I stunned you with 70s TV knowledge.
Yeah, you did. You totally lost my ass.
So, Mr. Big, not just a terrible 80s band. Also
Holy
a license
crap.
plate in Smokey and the Bandit.
So, when he was that guy was busted for bootlegging Coors.
So that's my question. Why couldn't you take Coors across the Mississippi?
Man, you couldn't take it. Actually, I come to find out it wasn't past the Mississippi. It was east of Oklahoma.
Really? So
there
why?
There were 11 states because Coors didn't have preservatives. It would go bad within 28 days.
Really?
And if it got warm, you couldn't get it cold again.
What?
It would taste like shit. If it went, this shit would go bad. So that was the whole thing about Coors was it didn't have any preservatives. It was all natural, blah, blah, blah. So when they were filming the movie Gator, Hal Needham was Burt Reynolds' stunt double, right?
Uh-huh.
And they fucking love Coors. So they brought a bunch of Coors with them on the airplane, and they were in Georgia filming Gator.
Uh-huh.
And then Hal was noticing that, like, his fucking beer was missing. So he catches one of the fucking broads cleaning the place, one of the maids. He's like, hey, what's going on? She's like, listen, we get $20 a 6-pack for this shit out here.
Jesus.
And that was in 1976.
God damn, yeah, that's like $80 for beer.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Wow. So this crap that we're drinking right now.
So does this have preservatives in it? Have they changed the formula?
Yeah,
or
they must have because then I think they changed the formula. I've been to fucking Denver, and I've had Coors there, and tell you what, it's a Pilsner. It's like having sex in a canoe.
It's a banquet beer.
It is a banquet beer. It's not fully croissant, I can tell you that.
Definitely not fully croissant, dude. So, I think when I was watching this, I realized that in Hooper, Burt Reynolds seems more personable. He almost seems more natural and more like himself in Hooper than he does in this. And I think that maybe threw me off a little bit too.
Well, he's supposed to be this big fucking racer, right? He's supposed to be this big truck driver.
Uh-huh.
You know, when you saw the truck in the beginning, that was him driving it.
Yeah.
But you never see him drive it.
But what does that have to do with me
thirsty,
feeling like
dummy.
he acts better in Hooper than he does?
Because here he's portraying this guy who has this bigger than life ego. He's just like, yeah, I'm the big old tough fucking.
I don't know if you realize this
trucker.
or not. Have you ever seen Hooper?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Yeah, it's really almost the exact same scenario. He's the larger than life stunt man. The young kid's coming up trying to. You don't have the young kid here, but like the young kid's trying to come up, so he's always trying to fend off that kid. He just seems more natural to me in Hooper than he does in this. Like, I feel like I could see him act in this movie.
He's reading lines.
Yeah.
He's not talking.
Right. Yes.
There's a thing. I've dealt with actors where I'm like, or actors, I'm like going, don't read your lines, just
Don't
talk.
fucking sit here and spin me some yarn about how you've directed a movie somewhere along the line.
It's never seen the light of day. Nobody knows anything about anything.
So, Little Enos here, right?
Who's still alive?
Still alive. He's in the movie Baby Driver, as a matter of fact.
He is.
Plays like one of the major, well, not really a major bad guy, but he's kind of like a weapons dealer.
Doing my research, I saw interviews with him.
Did you? He is a little weird-looking dude, man.
Fucking hey, he's a weird-looking dude. With the little glasses.
He
and
always
the
reminds
spiky
me
hair.
of Randy Newman. I get him and Randy Newman confused all the time.
Wow.
Randy Newman, the
See,
Disney,
there he is,
the
wearing a
Disney
red
song.
shirt, driving
There he
the
is,
truck.
Driving the truck. So, I thought you said we never saw him drive it.
We didn't see him drive it. He just got out of it.
I didn't see him drive it because I was looking at you, not watching this
we
movie.
were looking at each other, gazing in my eyes.
Oh,
How many
Christ.
fucking kids does Cletus have?
Dude,
So there's 5. There were 4 outside. Another one
Fucks like a
jumps on the
jackrabbit.
Bandit.
I'm going to, throughout the course of this, look at the ovens in the wall. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Throughout the course of this,
Nice
I'm going
yellow.
to come up with a Cletus. I'm going to come up with alternate casting for Cletus.
Oh, you will. Easily.
Because I didn't do it. And I might get one for Junior as well. You know? I'm not making any promises, but...
Dude, I fucking love this movie. Look at this. And by the way, there's practically no script. There was like...
I did read that Jackie Gleason improvised almost every line.
Literally.
He says.
Al Needham would go, all right, here's what he's going to do. He's going to pull those kids over, and then you're going to line them up against the car.
Is the Bandit fucking him in the butt right now?
Oh!
Are you seeing that?
Oh my God!
How strangely
This is very
positioned
Top
this camera
Gun.
is. This might be a Hal Needham fantasy just coming to life.
Holy shit.
Right? He's like, Bert would never bang me. So I've got to put it in film.
Oh. And then he just threw his pants on him.
Hal Needham, by the way, no longer with us.
No, he was killed.
He was killed?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
By cancer.
Oh, okay. Shit.
On
That
I have it
murderous,
written down here.
That dirty murderous
So,
cancer.
Burton Leon Reynolds Jr. was born February 11th, 1936 in Lansing, Michigan.
I'm talking about Hal Needham.
Hal Brett Needham was born March 6th, 3 days after my birthday, 1931 in Memphis. Then on October 25th, 2013, he was murdered
By
cancer.
Yeah. Fuck. That cancer sucks, man.
So we're talking a budget of $5.3 million. Did we talk about this already?
Yeah, we did.
All right.
We did.
Extra markets. Oh, I don't need pens.
Jerry Reed's got a very distinctive face. So, but he does look like, fuck, man. I'm telling you, living in South Dakota when I was a kid.
What's the dog's name?
Fred.
What's the dog's name in real life?
Fred.
Happy.
Okay.
There was a ugly dog contest, so everybody they cleared out fucking all the dog kennels and shit, and there were like I've seen video, like hundreds of dogs and people sitting there with them. And they're trying to find an ugly dog, and the reason they liked him, they liked Fred, they liked Happy, is because he didn't take direction. They would tell him to do stuff, and he would just be like, yeah, fuck off, whatever.
He's not that ugly. And I will tell you that there's a scene later on where it's clearly a totally different dog.
Really?
Yeah.
That dog, by the way, Dead.
Way dead. Probably not long after this. Now, this fucking car
6.6 liter on the side.
is badass.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
Yeah.
Because those things had fucking 220 horsepower. They might have been 6.6 liter, but they put that on there to fake everything out. That is not a 77. That's a 76 with a 77 front end.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, I did a ton of research on the cars.
I think what I've heard in passing is that it's really hard to find one that is black on black like that with the black exterior and black interior. Most of them are black exterior with a tan interior.
Probably because they were all bought by rednecks and every one of them thought they were the Bandit and destroyed them.
They did say that their car sales went up like 30,000 units.
They went up a fucking lot.
Yeah.
And
he was promised, Burt Reynolds was promised by the CEO or whatever.
Yeah, the president of Pontiac, because there were no CEOs back then. Nobody knew who CEO was.
Yeah, whatever. He was promised
95.
if the movie was a hit, they would give him one.
Yeah.
And
they did.
They didn't follow through with it.
No,
like,
they
that
came
guy,
through for the first 4 years, and then a new president took over, and Bert's like, "Where's my new fucking Trans Am?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I don't like your movie."
See, I didn't read it like that. I read it like they said they were going to give him one. They weren't going to give him one every year. You're making it sound like they were going to give him one every year.
They were going to give him one every year.
So I read it as they were just going to give him one of those cars, and it didn't show up. He didn't want to be a pretentious movie actor, asshole guy. Didn't think much of it, and then finally, a couple years later, he called up and was like, "Hey, this promise was made. I never got this car." And they were like, "Oh yeah, that guy retired. He's gone. Sorry." And he never got a car.
Well, I was going to say, Bert. There's a little bit of Bruce Willis time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
BWT
for sure
with Bert.
Yeah.
There's BRT with Bert.
I mean, he's Burt Reynolds, dude.
Yeah, it's Burt. There's Burt Reynolds time because you hear stories. And I heard one story, like, with getting Sally Field on here, that they flat out said Universal wanted her because she looked like the girl next door.
Okay.
And then the person they were interviewing went, of course, Burt will take credit for that. And then, boom, cut scene, and Burt Reynolds like, yeah, I totally wanted fucking Sally Fields in this movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, there you go.
I read that on IMDb that he had to, like, it says he had to talk her into doing the movie because she didn't like the script.
Yeah, there's that. There's a great doc. I've read a lot and also watched a lot. There's a great documentary called The Bandit. It was on CMT. You can get it on Amazon for like $10,
no,
or
thanks.
you can get it other ways.
Find it on the
which,
on the
by the way, I had to fucking dude. It took me like hours to get my hands in this.
I can't imagine
it's
something that's in high demand.
It's not.
Yeah.
But it is a phenomenal movie. It really gets into detail. And then on YouTube, there are interviews with people who are like on set, and they're total fucking hicks. Like, oh yeah, I saw that there. No, they had 77 special edition Trans Ams, and I saw them taking 10 of them off the truck. And I'm telling you, they destroyed every last fucking one of them. And when you get fucking Hickory McHickerson there, and you go, okay, this asshole's saying this, that, and the other thing, but then you start doing research, you find out. See, Burt Reynolds, Wizard World Chicago Con, a couple years ago, said they went through 12. But a lot of other sources say they had 4, one of which had cameras hooked up to it, and the other 3 they fucking destroyed. In fact, initially when they started filming this movie, Hal Needham was like, here we are, 15-minute mark.
Yeah, you're about to get there. Get something special here.
Hal Needham was like, listen, I need Trans Ams, I need some sedans. So they gave him 2 Trans Ams, 4 sedans, and within 2 weeks he destroyed both Trans Ams. Now,
I was going to say 4 doesn't sound like the right number. And you notice the name of the restaurant back there?
What was it?
Reynolds.
I did not notice that.
Yep.
Here he goes. Looks down, looks up, smiles, and then goes.
Breaking that fourth wall.
Yep.
That's fucking Burt Reynolds, man. That's what he does.
So it was, I can't remember who. Met Burt Reynolds, a famous actor, met him and shook his hand and said, hey, by the way, Burt Reynolds, or Smokey and the Bandit, is considered a documentary in itself.
Oh, shit.
And it is. It's like, although I grew up in Chicago, we used to go out to Sycamore, we used to go out to Santa Fe. Speedway. We used to go fucking all these fucking dirt track racing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I dealt with hicks my entire life, rednecks, because all these fucking gearheads. My entire family are gearheads.
Yeah.
Look at my brother.
Yeah.
If Dan the Moper Man was sitting right here, he'd be the first one to tell you.
So, I'll tell you, like, growing up in South Dakota doesn't seem all that different from... Look at all this cool shit. Doesn't seem all that different from growing up in a place like this. Like, out there it's just farmers, right? They're not necessarily rednecks.
Dude,
What we
yeah.
call them, my dad calls them sodbusters, right?
Sodbusters.
Sodbusters.
Wow.
But it's a very similar culture to me. Like, the amount of people that look like fucking Cletus that I saw when I lived in South Dakota is insane with that
over the
fluffy
place.
hair sticking out of the side of their baseball cap
Yeah.
and shit.
I think I may have done that myself. Once or
Probably,
twice.
probably did, man. Probably did.
With the maroon pants, the bell bottoms.
Yeah, this guy's fucking...
They both have bell bottoms.
Well, it was 1977.
This was filmed half a mile away from Cletus's house, by the way.
No shit.
So it's supposed to be Texarkana.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Well, that's movie magic right there for you, Ken.
I'm telling you what, you blink your eyes, you're somewhere else.
So now this is like going down to the Thing Jerry's ranch at this point. He's got a goddamn forklift. He's got a fucking
You see that picture
now.
I put on the
He's got all sorts of
on
shit.
the Facebook there?
I didn't.
I have us. So it's basically like the new Mount Rushmore of awesome.
Uh-huh.
But it's me, you, Dan, and Jerry.
Okay.
So I have your name, I have Jay, I have Ken with the 3 is the E, and I have
All right.
Dan the Moper Man. Then for Jerry, I have The Thing.
That's
and then Dad's cropped in it, so I have Father Booze.
nice. Kind of like Father Time,
Yeah.
but with
That's
booze.
what I was thinking. So Jerry Reed and Burt Reynolds had been in movies before. That's why he came into this.
They've been in movies together?
Yeah. And Hal Needham was going to have Jerry Reed be the fucking bandit. But then, because him and Burt Reynolds were roommates, they never saw each other, by the way. They were always on different
Now,
schedules.
here's the shitty thing about this car. It's a fucking automatic.
And it only has 220 horsepower.
It should be a stick.
Back then, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story.
No, that's fine.
It pisses me off.
The only reason he became the bandit, though, is because they were roommates, and nobody had faith in Hal Needham to be a director, because he was a fucking stuntman, right? And he was like, listen, I wrote this movie, and the reason he wrote the movie, they were filming Gator.
Uh-huh.
And I was telling you that earlier, how people kept stealing their fucking beer.
Yeah.
And the reason they kept stealing their beer, because in 1977, Coors was unavailable for sale east of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
A 1974 Time magazine article explains why Coors was so coveted that one would be willing to pay the Bandit such high price to transport it. Coors Banquet Beer, which is what we're drinking right now, had a brief renaissance as certain people sought it out for its lack of stabilizers and preservatives.
Interesting.
The article says that the future Vice President Gerald Ford hid it in his luggage after a trip to Colorado in order to take it back to Washington. President Dwight D. Eisenhower, Ike.
I like
Ike. Everybody likes Ike. Had a steady supply airlifted to Washington by Air Force One.
Wow. Man.
You think Trump's bad? I'll tell you what.
You would think that fucking
Ike
Coors,
is bad. Ike is badass.
You would think that Coors is like some sacred fucking ale.
You would think that.
It's not.
It's
dog piss.
Fucking not good.
I do not enjoy
I'm going
it.
to be filling up with something else after this. The article also mentions Frederick Amon, who smuggled it from Colorado to North Carolina and sold it for 4 times the retail
Jesus
price.
Christ.
The lack of additives and preservatives meant that Coors had the potential for spoiling in a week if it was not kept cold throughout its transportation and in storage at its destination. This explains the 28-hour deadline.
Okay.
That's why they
All
say
right.
that.
Makes okay.
So the schedule is a 30-day shoot. It was shot around Atlanta. And as Burt Reynolds said in The Bandit, the documentary, big movie back then was shot 3 pages a day. Hal was shooting 16 pages a day.
Jesus Christ. That explains the terribleness of this film.
It's fucking awesome. Let's see here. The budget, we were talked about that.
how much money it made.
Now, I'm going to say this is not peak Sally Field here. Like, Sally Field and Hooper is apex Sally Field.
Well, Hooper was 78.
78. Yeah, it came out the following year. Now, she's cute as shit.
Well, this was filmed in 76. She was born in...
She was 31. She's 10 years younger than Burt Reynolds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he's 41. She's 31. These guys just pop up fucking out of nowhere, by the way.
Dude.
They just happen to be like there.
No, this explains it.
Stripping
She was talking to him and going, there's a wedding somewhere without a bride.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fucking marrying this guy.
Yeah.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Right.
So she's taking any ride she can.
Yeah.
Now we got Jackie Gleason here. By the way, waist size, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
54
Holy
inches.
Shit. He's a big boy.
And when he was on set, he'd ask for a hamburger.
That guy
Hey, give me a hamburger. But that was code for a bourbon.
That's awesome.
So you go, hamburger.
I love
you
it.
give it to him.
You're telling me that guy looks like Steve Carell?
Yeah. So,
Fuck off. Not
well,
a chance.
I would say it. Yeah. No, it's there. It's there.
Not a chance, dude.
By the way,
what I'm talking about, though, where you went off on some random
some
fact.
tangent.
These fucking dudes just, like, they literally just left that car.
Well,
These guys fucking pull up and just start fucking jacking it? Like, what the fuck?
They're stealing his son's car. So Junior's back there, Steve Carell, who literally, in real life, that guy used to be Tarzan back in the 60s.
He looks nothing like Steve Carell. What the fuck is
he
wrong
was
with
Tarzan back in the 60s, and the reason he stopped being Tarzan is because Coors shirt.
Dude, there's been courses throughout this entire movie.
Yeah, it's
blowing
fucking
my mind.
awesome. No, it's
just
fucking
everywhere.
awesome. Is because he got bit by a chimp, and it fucked him up, and he was like, I'm not doing this shit anymore.
Really?
So they brought him in. It was Jackie Gleason's idea. Jackie Gleason's like, I have nobody to play off of. I need someone to play off of.
All right.
He needs an Art Carney.
Okay.
So boom, that's where he brought in him. So what these cats are doing is, see, he knows the license plate because they saw Bandit pick up the broad.
Yeah.
Junior ran away like, Daddy, my wife is running away from me.
It's just weird that they just happen to be right there with the intent of stripping a car, and they just
they were driving along, and they saw everybody
left.
leave, and they were like, fuck it. This happened in the 70s. You didn't grow up in Chicago, man. You know what it's like in the big city.
Hey,
guess
this
is the big city.
Yeah, and this
Yeah,
isn't Chicago.
not even close.
And that guy looks nothing like Steve Carell.
No.
Nothing like Steve Carell
Bullshit.
whatsoever.
But Steve Carell could play him. Yeah! He would fucking, yes! He could.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
We'll discuss this. They're remaking it.
That's a
has a shirt pocket.
That is a stretch.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That fucking Coors shirt
I think he had
has
some-
a fucking
he's got
pocket
he's got a pack of
on
cigs
the
in there, too.
T-shirt.
I'm seeing right here. So let's get into this real quick.
All right.
The whole purpose of Bandit 1 is to draw the cops away from Bandit 2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's called a block.
So that's why he kind of just gets into these random car chases throughout the film. Like when they went through that town at the beginning, earlier there, and he drove up and he fucking stared at the camera. It just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Well, that's what you have to do.
It's like, oh, there might be a cop here. Let me see if I can get
Dude,
him.
I'm laying low right now driving a fucking Kia. I was driving a fucking Challenger for years for those reasons. I get hired by truckers all the time. Like, hey, listen,
Okay.
we got some fucking shit going on. We need to run it. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I'll block for you guys.
All right. Now, I will go. I'm going to go on record and say if you can buy a 1976 Pontiac Le Mans like they're driving here, do it. Because this is the most durable car in the history of vehicles, as you will clearly see as we get into this movie.
As you go in later, you're going to see some cop cars that get busted up that might, and I can't remember if it's this one or Smoking Bandit 2, I think it's this one, where you're going to see airbags deploy.
Really?
And that was done a limited time on certain cars in 1973, but it didn't really, it wasn't, they sold it as a feature, but it never took off.
Okay.
So they stopped doing it. Never mind the fact that on all these old cars, the steering column wasn't collapsible. So if you got in a head-on collision, you would die because the steering column would just
Go through
puncture
your
your
chest.
fucking chest.
Yeah.
You would have a chest piercing.
I mean, some people like that, I guess.
But look at her. Look at her.
She's cute
Girl
as shit,
next
man.
door. Yeah. Girl
all I'm saying.
next door.
Yeah, you made a good choice, dude. That was a good pick.
Look at fucking Fred.
Just hanging out the fucking window.
Yeah.
Fred
Ready
it
to
up.
jump.
Just being all Fred.
The stunt driver. So whenever you see a distance shot, and it's clearly stunt drivers doing it, but you know it's supposed to be Burt Reynolds, Sally Field. But it was a guy and a girl, obviously, as stunt drivers.
There goes the dress.
Or stunt persons.
Yep.
Ended up getting married in real life on the set. Like,
shit.
They knew each other, and they fucking had such a bond. They fucking ended up falling in love and getting married.
Huh.
How about that? This movie brings people together.
It brought a couple people together.
Yeah.
Coolsy's going to leave here.
Ad-libbed all of his lines.
Yeah.
Based off of, because when Burt Reynolds' family, because they were in Lansing, his dad went off to war, they bounced around for a little bit, his dad came back, they ended up going down to Ronaldo Beach, Florida, and his dad became a cop, and then there was another cop that his dad worked with who was based off of this, and if you see it on the collar, it says CCS, so it's not supposed to see CCS, because the county they were in, is that Texarkana's in, it starts with an M, so it should be MCS.
Okay.
So his collar is incorrect.
Something
This is how deep I went.
Something tells me there's a lot about this movie that's incorrect.
Dude, this is how deep I went into this fucking
You are going to
movie.
see a scene where the antenna gets knocked off the top of the car, and next thing you know, it's back.
It magically reappears.
Continuity, man.
Yeah.
Continuity errors.
Of all the cars they destroyed, this is the one that that I think stayed together. Because they had a camera set up on it. And I don't know if in the reflection of the window you can see where the lights are. Upper right. See how it's white like that? That's where the fucking lights are at. Other than that, it's pretty solid. And that guy's dick was in his hand.
Well, probably not in real life. I mean, he's an actor.
He's method.
He's a method. He's a method actor, goddammit.
Or on meth. One or the other.
One or the other. Yep. Now you've done it.
There are 3 Dukes of Hazzard characters in this movie.
I heard about that.
Which Dukes of Hazzard wasn't based off this movie.
John Schneider's.
Dukes of Hazzard is based off a movie called Moonrunners.
Okay.
Or Moonlighters. Or Moon
I mean, it was all about moonshine, right?
From 1974.
That makes sense. So let me tell you what Jackie Gleason starred in after this came out.
The fucking cop cars is hood scoop. That's crazy.
Smokey and the Bandit came out in 77.
Yeah, 77.
He was in a movie called Mr. Billionaire that same year. Mr. Billion, sorry.
All right.
Then in 1978, he did a Honeymooners TV movie.
Okay.
Then he was in Smokey and the Bandit
Meadows,
2.
by the way, fucking hot.
Okay.
Like,
he was in Smokey and the Bandit 2 in 1980.
Yeah.
Then he did The Toy in 1982 with Richard
With
Pryor.
fucking Pryor, yeah.
Yep. Then he was in The Sting 2 in 1983.
He was.
Then he was in Smokey and the Bandit Part 3.
Was he in the Sting 1?
I don't know. I'll go back and look later.
I think he was.
1983, Smokey and the Bandit 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was in a TV movie called Mr. Halpern and Mr. Johnson.
Did he play Mr. Halpern or
then
did
he was
play
in
Mr. Johnson?
A TV movie called Izzy and Mo. A lot of TV movies.
Izzy Mo.
And then his final movie was Nothing in Common with Tom Hanks.
It was. Yeah.
Yep.
That was.
So
and then he perished.
I would disagree that this brought him back in any.
I would say
whatsoever.
that he got paid out big time on this, though.
I'm sure he made
He
good
wasn't
money
into
off
the
it,
budget,
sure.
but probably on the back
And
end.
he made fucking 3 of them, so yeah, you can't argue with that.
But he was fucking hilarious in this.
He did not appear to have been in the original The Sting.
They didn't have a script for him. They just went, go over there, do this thing, say what you want. And that's where he came with lines like, well, some bitch came from Burt Reynolds' dad's cop friend was based off Buford T. Justice, and it was either him or Burt Reynolds' dad was a some bitch. In fact, in the TV version, they call it Scumbum.
Did we talk about his dad actually knew somebody named Buford T. Justice?
The name wasn't Buford T. Justice; it was somebody based off Buford T. Justice.
No, I heard that they knew somebody actually named Buford T. Justice.
I have read that it was somebody who was like what you see here on screen. Was fucking that guy, but his name wasn't.
I heard there was a guy that they knew though named Buford T. Justice.
I've read multiple sources. Some of them say that. Some of them say it was somebody like that.
Okay. Let me get to the bottom of this.
But it's just there's no getting the bottom of it because there will always be. Look at the smoke coming out of that car.
Jesus
you
Christ!
Fucking goddamn! Get a catalytic converter, you fuck!
Global warning, you pricks!
And there she is smoking. Do you like her now, Jay?
Yeah, because she clearly.
And she's all like shaking
a
the frog face.
She clearly isn't a smoker. She's just trying to I don't even know why she's smoking. They don't really even get into it, do they? They just show her there with a cigarette. Fred's just rolling around.
You're going to have to make your own lane, buddy.
Hanging in that seat.
His dick, he's almost red rocketing it.
Focus on that dog's dick. Let me focus on that dog dick.
Just dead dog dick. Oh, there's Sally's ass.
We're going to get some ass here.
That's a great shot. There are a lot of great shots.
There are some cool shots in here, for sure.
In fact, they almost won editing. They almost won a.
They were nominated
Oscar
for the Oscar,
editing,
which is incredible. There is a cut in here that's absolutely terrible.
Oh, she's got her, and that, goddamn, there was all over the internet tells exactly where the fuck that happened.
Oh yeah,
and I can't remember where. I didn't copy it down.
You didn't take note of that one.
Yeah, because I was like,
yeah, there are some pretty cool interior car shots and that kind of stuff in this. That's for sure.
This, if you really stop and think about it, though, this movie was one of the pioneers of car chase movies. Also, in 1982, you had Road Warrior, which has one of the most epic car chase movies of all time, which eventually, begat Mad Max Thunderdome and then Fury Road, which was up for fucking Best Picture, for Christ's sake.
Yes, it was. Yeah, this guy definitely, Hal Needham definitely found a niche with these sort of car movies, right? These redneck fucking movies.
Well, what
Stroker
happened?
Race, Cannonball Run, that kind of shit. He was pretty much a pioneer, but it seems to me, this would completely destroy this fucking car. And
look at that.
Boom.
This
is why you need to buy a 1976 Pontiac Le Mans.
Yeah.
Because he just keeps driving on.
Yeah, you just keep going.
But this, to me, seems like it should be a Grindhouse movie.
And, that's pretty much what it was.
Like a Saturday B
it originally
movie.
premiered in New York. And Universal, God love them, but God hate them. They got the country music soundtrack and replaced it with orchestral fucking classical bullshit.
Okay.
Premiered the movie in New York with that, and it just bombed.
Yeah.
And then Hal Needham was like, this wasn't made for New York.
Yeah, right.
Put the country music back in. Let's play it down south. And it fucking exploded.
Okay.
Because, like I said, down south, this is considered a documentary.
So,
you sounded much taller.
Buford T. Justice was the name of a real Florida highway patrolman known to Burt Reynolds' father, who was once chief of police in Jupiter, Florida.
And I heard it was somebody like Buford T. Justice was a friend of his father.
Well, that's the beauty of the internet, my friend.
Dude, you just find all sorts of stuff.
Could
be
not.
false. We wouldn't know unless we were to go down there.
Man.
To Florida itself. So the deal with the car is, now, here's the deal. The cars. I have pages about the cars.
Okay.
So the Snowman's driving a 1974 Kenworth W900. But after that, it goes off the fucking rails.
Look at that. Oh, man. Give it a little pat. Give it a little rat-a-tat-tat.
There you go.
Pat.
There you go.
God, Sally Field. I love you.
Needham, the director, saw a picture of a Pontiac Trans Am in a magazine and thought up a product placement idea. He asked for 6 Trans Ams, but Pontiac would only agree to send 4. Needham also asked for 4 Bonnevilles for Jackie Gleason's car, but he only got 2.
I've got alternate casting for Junior.
Who do you got?
David Harbour.
Who is?
Stranger Things. Detective.
Holy fuck! Dude, that guy's awesome. I love that guy. You know, girls ask him to prom. He goes to prom with them.
I know.
He's amazing.
He's Junior.
Yeah. He could be Buford.
He's big, too, right? Like
he's
Junior's
a
big
fucking,
guy.
He's a monster.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's in the remake of Hellboy. They're remaking Hellboy with him.
Really?
You haven't heard of this?
No.
Oh, my God.
God damn.
Get your head out of your ass.
By the time they shot the final scene, they had wiped out 3 Trans Ams, and the 4th wouldn't start after all the stunts. So another car was used to push it into the scene. For Smokey and the Bandit 2, Needham asked for and received 10 Trans Ams and 55 Bonnevilles.
Jesus Christ.
With no trouble. from the documentary The Bandit, they say Pontiac gave them 4 sedans, which they used as cop cars, and 2 Trans Ams. By week 2, both Trans Ams were destroyed, and they had to go beg for more. But then, there's a documentary called The Filming of Smokey and the Bandit. It's part 1. It's on YouTube. They say, this guy they're interviewing says, they brought 8 Trans Ams in off a trailer. There were 77 special edition Trans Ams. Heard between 3 and 20 Trans Ams were used. At least 4 Pontiac Trans Ams were used for the movie.
Okay.
Dude, the numbers are all over the fucking place.
I mean, you got to imagine a movie like this.
At Wizard World Chicago Con a few years ago, Bert said they went through 12. But
that seems like a more reasonable number to me.
It does. It really does if you stop and think about it. Like, he's old and insane.
Think about...
Probably voted for Trump.
Think about, like, the Dukes of Hazzard and how many of those cars they would go through in per episode.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Destroyed
they probably went through, 6 an episode.
The movie Christine, they killed, I want to say 9 or 19, I keep forgetting the number, Furies. And John Carpenter said in that movie, he goes, there was one they beat the hell out of.
Yeah.
And there's no ways, and the thing would always turn over and
No
it would
shit.
always start, no matter how much they beat the shit out of it, it would always start. So the bridge jump scene, here we go.
Yep.
Now, this is the last scene filmed in the movie.
That would destroy her, by the way, if she fucking
Yeah, they had to
landed
put
like this.
a Chevy engine in that car because it couldn't handle the jump.
Well, you can see how fucked up that car gets.
When
when
it
lands.
landed, yeah, multiple sources said,
Yeah.
I was there when it landed, and it's fucking destroyed it.
I'm sure.
That bridge burnt down in the early 90s. I've
Really?
seen pictures of it recently. The only thing that stands are just pylons. And they're maybe 2 feet out of the water.
Okay. I do like the exposition that the one sheriff has to drop. Well, that bridge has been out for 6 months. Like, a deputy in that small of a town wouldn't know that bridge has been shut down for 6 months, so he had to verbalize it to this fucking clown.
Well,
just
yeah.
so we as
I didn't hear it.
just so we know.
It's a black dude. And here's the racism of the 70s.
Yeah. Well, in the South,
Hey,
right?
boy.
And the South, you know. I don't think he says boy, because I listened for that earlier. He says, hey, fella, or something like that.
Oh, no, originally he said, hey, boy. Because
But he
I watched
doesn't
it today. I
in the movie.
watched documentary.
He doesn't in the movie.
Oh, and this
Because
one, they
I
edited
thought
it.
back, I was like, oh, this would be interesting. Oh,
And that's why he goes,
racially insensitive here. And
yeah,
he says, hey,
you
fella.
sounded much taller.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
this world coming to? In other words, there's a fucking black sheriff.
There you go.
Racist son of a fucking
Hey, man,
bitch.
it's the South, you know?
Cocksuckers.
That's what they did back then. Now, why is
where's
she...
she at?
Yeah,
Where
I
is
don't
she?
understand this either.
You
Why
know.
is she all bent down like that?
Oh! With another cigarette. He clearly
Maybe-
doesn't smoke.
Maybe she was, she was, using the cigarette lighter in the car.
Maybe she
That's
was,
why she was bent down
blowing
like
the
that.
Bandit.
Hey-oh.
Hey!
Give me a Bandit blowjob, will you? So, Buford T. Justice has clearly seen the Trans Am at this point, right? He just chased him. Right? He was just
If
chasing
you
him.
stop and think about it, and there's going to be another point of contention.
Yeah.
So Buford's chasing him because of Junior.
Yeah.
It's Junior's wife,
Right.
who's going to marry.
Yeah.
She ran away at the altar, and she's
Yep.
like, I'm not getting fucking married to this guy.
Yep.
So they're like, you're going to marry me. Again, in 1970s
Yeah.
fucking mentality
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But I want to
And
get to the
she's
point.
like, fuck this.
I want to get to the point. He has seen the car.
You
he
would
is-
have to assume
Physically
at
see the
this
vehicle.
point, yes. In
Okay.
fact, if you buy the Matchbox car that they re-released in 2001,
Uh-huh.
on the back of the car it says scumbum. And the reason it says scumbum is because it said him saying some bitch. On
Yeah.
the TV version, he says scumbum.
Yeah, you mentioned that already.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't talk about the car. I didn't talk about the car.
But so here's my point. Here's what I'm trying to get to.
Joke and puke.
Here's what I'm trying to get to.
Put a quarter in
He
there
is-
and you get some stuff.
He's seen the car.
Yeah.
He pulls into this fucking parking lot of this restaurant with the Bandit car parked 3 parking spaces down from the front door. And he doesn't walk in and be like, the fucking guy's here. The some bitch, the scumbum, is here. He walks in and is like, give me a cheeseburger and a Dr. Pepper.
Nope. He asked for a Diablo sandwich.
Okay, whatever. And a Dr. Pepper. And never once
Look
is
her.
like,
Look
holy
at her.
shit.
Look at her.
Oh, she's hot.
Look at him.
Look at her.
Look at him. Look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Look at
Look at her. She's so hot. Way hotter, though, in fucking Hooper, man.
Look at her. Look at him. Mustache.
He's offering up free mustache rides. That would have been a great... We should have put a mustache ride alternative tagline.
So this scene, not in the script, there was no... Now, again, I read multiple things. I read originally there were 4 parts where Buford and the Bandit were going to meet up, but then I read that they were taken out, but then I read there wasn't anything where they were in it. So Jackie Gleason wrote this part. But they all come down to the same thing, with Jackie Gleason wrote this scene. And after they did this, Burt went to Hal Needham and said, don't put me in another scene with him again.
Really?
Yeah. For whatever reason. And then off camera, when they did the promotion and stuff, Jackie Gleason would always go, well, you know, Burt Reynolds thinks he's a comedian, but he's not a comedian. Like,
okay.
They had this,
So they didn't like each other.
off-screen rivalry. Whether or not they did, or whether or not it was for promotion, I have a strange feeling it was for promotion of the movie. They did that.
Interesting. I don't like Jackie Gleason's character in this movie.
Dude.
He's annoying.
He's hilarious.
I find him annoying.
Hilarious.
Yeah. This movie just doesn't connect with me for some reason, man. Which is weird because Hooper does. Yeah. And you know what a Diablo sandwich is?
It's a pulled pork sandwich.
But
that's
spicy.
basically like a sloppy Joe, but it's like extra spicy. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I read a fuckload about the Diablo sandwich.
You find any recipes?
No.
Get onto Pinterest and
I probably could. I didn't go that
Diablo
deep.
sandwich recipes.
Well, after a fucking mom making the fucking spicy meatballs.
Oh, dude.
That's a spicy meatball last night, and then fucking, yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Where's the can?
One
I gotta take
down.
a squirt.
Adolf Coors, you son of a bitch.
Adolf?
Yeah, it doesn't
smile.
It's not good when it gets warm.
Fucking give me another one.
But seriously, like, so this is a cool shot too. Him hanging out of the car.
Oh yeah.
How did he not fucking be like, oh, that's the Bandit car right there? You know?
He's kind of a
When he
misfit.
fucking pulled in.
But wait, we're talking about a guy who cleans off his sunglasses with toilet paper and then walks out of the joint
Maybe that's the other
trailing
thing.
toilet paper.
Maybe that's another thing I don't like. It's just
He's not too.
That's
He's kind of oblivious.
That's the cheapest laugh he could go for, and it's not even funny.
But it was 1976 when they filmed this, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, movies
that
back.
one's probably
movies
dead
back
from
in the,
heart failure.
Movies back
he
in the 70s.
definitely is dead. 54-inch waist. And then we're looking here, the van, the rape van.
He
the
died.
rape van because there's no side windows.
He died not long after Nothing in Common came out, if I recall. It came out in 86. I think he died in 87.
Yeah, Nothing
So,
in Common.
I mean, he might
was
not have
the last
been
movie.
alive when it was released. Was he nominated
Could
for
have been.
something for that? I don't know.
He may have been. I
There's
don't
some
know.
weird shit going on here.
It was one of those things. Look at this.
We'll
Ah,
I do like how you get to see Sally Field drive. I like that they, everybody gets a turn.
if you know
Right?
what I mean.
That's a pretty sweet Chevrolet
She's like
old
a
school
doorknob.
truck driving around
yeah,
the street
yeah.
there.
I
I want to
Ford.
get an old truck like that, man.
Yeah, 50 Ford. It was supposed to be originally in this movie. It was supposed to be a Mustang. He wrote it as a Mustang, and he saw the Pontiac. Hal Needham saw the Pontiac and was like,
It is a cool looking fucking car, dude. I was watching
"Yeah, it is."
what the fuck is the name of that show? Gas Monkey Garage? It's on my shirt. What's the name of that show?
Gas Monkey. Yeah,
And
it's Gas Monkey Garage shirt you're wearing.
And they had a guy that was looking for a red one. Like a 77, just like that, but red with black interior.
Interesting.
And they found it, and it's the fucking coolest looking car
fucking eggs
I may have
bacon.
ever seen in my life.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. This is a cool little thing here, too, right? Trying to swap all their driving
While
shit.
they're driving. Yeah.
It's interesting stuff. He's fucking impregnating her right now. You think, were they ever together?
Oh yeah, in real life,
Yeah.
because of this movie, they got together, and like I said, the stunt people who portrayed them
Ended up getting
got
married.
fucking married
Yep.
on the set, like
Yep.
the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if they were like together, dated.
That guy
or
wearing a
what.
onesie.
Kaboom! That's
There you
this is a
go.
cool stunt. Even more cool by the fact that there's actually a driver in there. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate that like a motherfucker. But yet again, just proving
Hey, the top came off, Daddy.
proving even more how the 1976 Pontiac Le Mans might be the toughest car in the history of automobiles.
Is it the Clive Owen of cars?
It fucking might be, dude.
Yeah.
It really might be. All right, I'm going to go get 2 more oat sodas here. I'll be right back.
Oat sodas. Yeah, definitely need them. So while Jay's going to get oat sodas, I will read you some more trivia here. We have the Pontiac Firebird Trans Ams were actually 1976 models with the soon-to-be-released 1977 front ends. To catch viewers' attention, Pontiac also put a decal on the hood scoop, which we saw earlier, announcing 6.6 liter. Previous to this, the engines were called out by their engine's cubic inch size. Using liters was a way of grabbing people's attention and covering up the fact that these Firebirds produce much less horsepower than the 1969 muscle cars. Needham saw a picture of the Pontiac Trans Am and knew it was the right car for the Bandit. He came up with a plan to sell the idea of the Pontiac as a great product placement idea, and he understood that they'd destroy them in the stunt scenes. So he requested, and here we go, another number, 6 Trans Ams, but only got 4. Sure enough, 3 of the 4s were totaled, and for the final scene, they had to use another car to push the 4th into the scene. Why? Because after the 4th TA took a beating from the stunts, her engine just wouldn't start. Jumping the bridge was the last shot. The bridge jump pretty much destroyed the car. One attempt, stock car, and it fucked it up. Shit blew all over the place. Wheels were bent under the wheel wells. The original Pontiac engine wasn't strong enough, however, to power the car for the bridge stunt, so they threw in a Chevy engine. Remember, cracked head, every valve, rattles or leaks every time. Fuck you, Chevy. Rather be a Mopar. Mopar or no car. Mr. Reynolds got his own Trans Am in 1978. He had an 8.2-liter engine tuned and fully customized to bring the power up for the original output of 220 horsepower to a head-turning 600 horsepower.
Yikes.
The same tribute Trans Am was auctioned off earlier this year, probably a couple years ago, and since this article, for $275,000.
Damn.
I've since heard numbers were actually $475,000. The only Trans Am, now this is from the making of documentary I watched on YouTube, from the fucking hick there. He goes, the only Trans Am that made it through the movie had all the cameras on it. Sheriff cars, can't remember, seeing 10 at one time. In the movie database says 3 Trans Ams were used in the movie. Director Hal Needham claims in the DVD documentary that they could barely run towards the end of the film's production. And that's all the fucking information I have about the Trans Ams. Other than that, I have 2 more pages of various malarkey.
Okay. All right. That's perfect for a Burt
So
Reynolds.
there you go.
That is perfect for a Burt Reynolds movie. Because he's full of malarkey, you know?
Okay, so when they were filming this scene, do you know about this?
No, but I will tell you can clearly see the stunt woman during this jump, which is hilarious.
So when they did this scene, they didn't know they had watered down the fucking football field before they filmed it.
So how many kids did they kill?
They almost, I mean, it was like, it was bad.
Just fucking
In fact,
vehicular homicide.
so when they
dude.
hit,
Right? Look at her.
and they go to stop, oh yeah, fucking totally, wig flying. They're trying to stop and they can't.
Yeah.
This right here is them not stopping. That girl almost got hit. They
You can see,
purposely,
too, when they're going in there, that's a cinder block wall in that
yeah,
dugout.
and that's why they purposely steered toward the cinder block wall.
Okay.
Because they couldn't stop the fucking car.
Jeez.
But they still had a little bit of control. So they were like, I have to stop this fucking thing or I'm going to murder people.
Holy
They
shit.
saw the cinder blocks and drove straight into the cinder blocks,
Jesus.
stopped the fucking car. And you saw that little girl, actually, I think, got hit.
Really?
I think so. They said
Wow.
there were injuries.
Okay.
Again, it's one of those things where I find various...
I mean, it wasn't a Twilight Zone scenario, like nobody got their heads taken
Oh,
off by a helicopter
no.
or anything. But
Man,
I mean, you make a movie like
This
this.
beer's pretty good if it's cold.
If it's cold, it's not bad. Yeah.
It's almost
It's when it
right up
gets-
there with old style.
When it gets warm, it's no bueno. No bueno. I would like to see Cletus's background. Like you said, he's got like 8 kids. Him and his wife are just fucking all the time.
Yeah.
But he's wearing this like vest with the American flag on it. Like, is he a Vietnam veteran? You know, was he in a war somewhere along the line? I'd like to see a dark origin story of Cletus. And like
he would fly fucking helicopters in Vietnam.
Yeah, dude.
I bet he's a chopper pilot.
He just fucking like blew up a village that was supposed to have like some Viet Cong leader in it, but it was just innocent.
Nah, I wouldn't even go that far. I'd be like, he's the dude,
and he's gotten out, and he's been like, now he's just like, tails to the wind.
You
pals.
got the fucking LURPs out there. You got the long range patroller guys, the LURPs out there in the field, and they're all fucking hunkered down. There's an LZ, and he just shows up, and they got to stay out there for another fucking week. He just swings by, drops beer, and takes off. He hooks the boys up.
It's the beer boy.
He's that guy.
He's the beer bitch. You want to make Cletus the beer bitch of Vietnam.
No, he fucking supports the troops, man.
Hold on. Different dog coming up. Right here.
Wait, hold on.
Right here. Clearly not happy.
Christ,
right
he's
here.
skinny.
Take a look at this.
That's why I played it fast.
Yeah.
That's why they played it fast.
Yeah. That might not have even been a basset hound. I think it was him laying. It was definitely him laying there and getting up, but the dog running away.
That was a Jack Russell Terrier.
Yeah, it
with
was like
fake ears on it.
Yeah, it was a fucking midget
amazing.
that they put into a dog
Holy
costume.
crap!
It's crazy.
She is unbelievably cute.
I know, man. I'm telling you. She's weird in this movie, but she's got kind of one of the.
Well, she was a dancer.
One of the alternate castings that I ran through my mind was Natalie Portman.
You know what? Yeah, it's a good one.
If you watch Garden State, have you ever seen Garden State?
Yeah, like in 2003, 2004.
Yeah, it's an older flick.
I downloaded an illegal copy of it and watched it and was like,
I love that movie. I think it's great, but her personality in that is very similar to this. Like there's an innocence about it, you know?
Yeah, she got bags under her eyes though. Check
Natalie
it out.
Portman or fucking Sally Field?
No, Sally Field.
Sally Field. She looks older in this movie than she does in Hooper.
But we understand that people back then looked older than they are.
Yeah,
and that happened until recently. In fact, it's probably still going on.
Some girls just have bags under their eyes and they look fucking cute.
It happens because they're
smiling
up
all the time.
all fucking night.
Dude, if you were a flying nun, you'd have bags under your eyes too.
Busting lines of coke, flying nuns. What?
Sally Field was a flying nun.
That's busting lines of. We're talking drugs.
I said, if you were a flying nun, you would have bags under your eyes too.
Okay, wait.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah, this is a weird scenario.
So there's different versions of this. Actually, the
I don't know
TV
why he
version of this movie, the scene with him is longer. This could be the TV version that we're watching.
I doubt it. I'm betting it's a Blu-ray copy. I'd be betting. It's weird though that he just walks straight in that lake with his pants on and shit. Like, he's got to drive.
Like it's nothing.
He's got to fucking.
He's got his wallet on him, his cell phone.
So here's the other thing.
He's got a cell phone in his pocket.
Let me ask you this: wallet on him. They've got 28 hours to make this happen, right?
Yeah.
Do we ever see it be nighttime?
It never. That was one of the things Gene Siskel only gave this movie 2 stars.
Okay.
Because one of his complaints was, we don't have a timer. We don't know what the time is. Like in Cannonball Run, we at least know the time.
Does it ever turn to night?
No.
It's where are they? Fucking Iceland?
So they're going. Yeah. Well,
28.
There's grace
3
in the
months of
background.
sunshine.
They have to go from Texarkana to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So in the movie, at some point they say it's 1,800 miles, but it's not. In real life, it's 1,260 miles.
Okay.
So doing it in 28 hours,
yeah,
really isn't a problem.
What's going on with Junior here? He's sleeping? What the fuck is this movie's terrible, dude? Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
This movie's great.
So yeah, because that's not very far, right? Like we go
to Vegas.
Going to Vegas is 300 miles.
Yeah, Vegas and back is 666 miles.
Yeah.
Praise hell, Satan.
4.5, 5 hours each way, right? So yeah. So it's doable, but it's not doable completely in the daylight. You know what I'm saying?
But there he is. I thought he was going to barbecue his ass and molasses.
It would be nighttime at some point, is all I'm
trying
to say.
Eventually. But
did we ever see it?
70s.
And I haven't been all the way through the movie.
This was the 70s. Have you watched the original Cosmos?
Yeah.
Okay. Things were different.
Carl
back then.
Sagan would be a good junior.
Yeah, it would.
He looks a lot like Carl
man.
Sagan. Not as good as David Harbour, but yeah. Smooth.
Everybody knows him.
Bandit. Yeah, everybody knows
And
him.
there he is, right there.
And there, Junior was
What?
wide awake in the shot where he sped off, and then Junior was asleep.
The car's up
This movie
on
is
the thing.
terrible. How did they just like run into each other too? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? I just can't take it.
So some of these shots were actually done in California, believe it or not.
Of course. Makes sense. Alabama. What happened, Daddy?
Random.
I love all the people standing back
Yeah.
there. Clearly
a
just
random
people
fucking shot.
Yeah.
That's what's so great. This is guerrilla filmmaking at its best.
I mean, people loved it clearly, right? It made a shit ton of money, so.
Dude, it was it's the documentary. It's a Southern documentary. My grandparents moved down to Kentucky back in the late 70s.
Uh-huh.
So we'd go down there, and let me tell you what. Holy shit. This was everybody. Holy shit. He
Holy
just
shit.
said it.
He's right. Here's what I want you to know. We're like just barely over halfway through this fucking shit show of a movie. And they haven't even gone down by the lake yet where they fucking kiss and stuff.
We could be a quarter of the way
He
through.
takes
this
his
movie,
fucking
and I'd be
hat
like,
off.
Amazing.
So he was probably bald as fuck by this point, huh?
Oh, you watch interviews with him? 'Cause like I said, I went deep. So I'm watching interviews with him where he's on Dinah Shore's show, and the fucking wig he's wearing is bad.
Yeah.
The hairpiece, like, so he's got a 5 head going on.
Yeah.
With the hair, like, right at the very top of it. Like,
Okay.
imagine Dan the Mopar Man wearing a fucking, like, wig, but
Like
just
American on his head?
balancing it on his head. Oh, horrible.
Incredible.
Ha ha! That's comedy right there.
Oh, God. Dude.
Are you okay? You see me moving, don't you? Oh, this is great stuff.
I do love T-tops, man. My grandma used to have a car
Oh, I love TTs.
that had T-tops. And then I think, I want to say not long ago, but I'm old, so it probably was a long time ago. I think they released a Camaro that had T-tops. I'd say probably like 2005, 2006.
They probably did.
They released,
Look at
like,
the
when the new
fucking
body style
smoking off
Camaro
tires.
came out,
I don't know how the hell
had
he did that.
T-tops.
Oh, you're going to get water in your engine, dude.
Yep. Well,
I've done that.
He's not.
I've
He's
destroyed
not.
a car.
But the
that's
cop,
because they had a fucking air intake that was like
the cop
low
car
to
that
the
chases
ground.
him is going to take some water. Yeah, it's going to have some problems.
And the cop car has a fucking hood scoop.
So I wonder for the TV version of this now if they blur out the Confederate flag that's on the license plate.
Wow, these days they
Yeah.
might.
I mean, they took
might.
fucking Dukes of Hazzard off
But
the
you
air
know,
for
I
Christ's
think
sake.
they should leave it in because I just listened to a podcast called Here We Are, and the host had a guy on there who was talking like, listen, we have the far right who's running the government. We have the far left, which nobody knows about, are running the fucking college system.
Yeah.
Unless you're in college, you don't know how fucking crazy these people are.
Yeah.
And when I go in and try to balance things out, they're telling me a righty. He goes, I'm not a fucking righty. He's like, Jesus was made up. Jesus is fake. He flat out says that in the podcast.
Who is this? Jordan Peterson? Is that the guy's name?
I can't remember. Might have been. There's
He's
a fucking app.
He's on Rogan's podcast all the time.
There's an app you can get on your phone called Atheos. So I've downloaded it. I haven't opened it yet. That's all about that shit. But it balances things out. So, okay, this guy right here, real life, his name is Berlin Wilkes.
Okay.
Berlin Wykes. Real local guy.
I'll have you know, they showed that car earlier in the previous shot, the door was closed. Now it's open. And he fucking proceeds to yell at this guy for like a minute.
Yeah.
The car's not even in
This
view
is
anymore.
great.
I
got the evidence. Put the evidence in the car.
The car's not even in fucking... It's not even...
Fuck you, your ass
You
and
and he-
molasses!
It's not even in view anymore.
Dude! Get the evidence! That's evidence! Put it in the car!
This movie's fucking
In the
terrible, dude.
back of the car!
This movie is fucking terrible shit.
Oh, fucking hey. This... There's no way. my loins.
Oh, it's raining, dude. See some raindrops coming down there.
All I'm going to do is punch your mama's mouth. He's promoting wife beating right there.
This movie's fucking terrible.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Jesus
Are you kidding me? Hey. Oh, look at this.
You think Burt Reynolds fucked her?
In the ass.
Hey. It's because she was so dry.
And what's funny is she nails it, right? So, like, you have the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah.
But you have Wicked Witch of the East. That's where the house fell on, right?
Yeah.
But you have the Good Witch of the North and the Good Witch of the South. So when she said I'm the Good Witch of the North, she's totally accurate. And I wish Dan the Moperman was here to tell us exactly what kind of car that was. Oh.
Here we go.
Are we getting to the fisting scene?
He only takes his hat off for one reason.
To do sweet, sweet love.
Apparently just a kiss. Because they don't show him boning down.
He doesn't bone?
Down by the stream.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you're supposed to insinuate that they bone.
You know what's great about him is, and
this car can just fucking go everywhere, can it? Fucking A.
Yeah, fucking A. Are you kidding me? It's a fucking goddamn Trans Am, sir. Pontiacs aren't made anymore. They discontinued the Pontiac line. GM did in 2009, apparently, according to the internet. I wouldn't know. I'm a Mopar guy. Well, now a Kia guy. But look at that. Oh, she's bending over in front of the car there. She got the bell bottoms. You know who else will play her? Holy shit. Jan Smithers.
All right.
What? Bailey from fucking WKRP. Are you kidding me?
You cast her in last week's movie.
Yeah, I know I did. That's why I didn't think of her this week. But if we were remaking it, like we were making the movie at the time, and that was a problem. I couldn't cast it for the time. I was like going, who in the fuck else could you get at the time to play this movie? In 1976, it was available.
That's why I told you we've got to do that alternate casting. You pluck anybody from any part, any.
That's what I did right now. Yeah. That was my alternate casting. Was basically, okay, we're refilming it, which apparently I have here in my notes. Hold on a second, I have a movie fact. It is in late 2017, Universal Pictures acquired Edgar Wright to direct a re-imaging reboot of the first film due in the summer of 2019.
Huh. Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I don't know how I like that choice. He just did a driving movie.
So this place is the same. Hold on, let me check.
This is about where I bailed on it.
So this place is called the Old Hickory House.
Okay.
In real life, there's a place called the Old Hickory House. That's where the biker bar fight happened. I think this is the Choke and Puke where he came in and got the Diablo sandwich.
Okay.
I think it's the same location. Yeah,
so this is like the guy started saying that they got bit by the dog, and he started punching people, and I was like, all right, I'm done.
Well, this clearly defines truckers and bikers are like ninjas and pirates.
Yeah.
Like they just don't get along. So, like me personally and Jay, obviously, we're in the ninja camp.
Absolutely. My ninja.
Yeah, we love ninjas. They have massive hard-ons, wail on guitars. They pork babes all day long.
I don't like ninjas because they have massive hard-ons. So
well,
let me be clear.
But you literally have a hoodie that says "I love ninjas with all my body, including my pee-pee."
That's true. I do.
Which is on the website RealUltimatePower.net. That's why I created my website, RealUltimateGeeks.com. Go there, like our Facebook and shit, and YouTube, and give us props.
You like Elton John?
No. Is he wearing padding underneath that? Look at that.
Yeah, it looks weird, dude. I noticed that too earlier today.
He might be wearing a fucking...
It looks like he's got money shoved down in there.
No,
it's probably like a back brace or something. Either that or he's got a fucking... he didn't like the way his gut looked in that shirt.
A goiter? A girdle. A girdle. That's it.
He definitely does not have a goiter. I can tell you he doesn't have a goiter.
No, he doesn't have a goiter.
Yeah, so the whole time I'm thinking...
Look at her hair. I love that hair.
She's cute
So the whole time you're thinking...
The whole time I'm thinking he's just got this cue ball up there, and then he pulls his hat off, and it's just this luscious fucking head of hair. Like, you'll see it here in a minute. Bandit
she grabbing her ass?
ladies'
She's grabbing her own
hearts.
ass. They're walking down, and she was grabbing her. She just grabbed her ass.
Dude, if I was Sally Field,
Right
I'd grab
cheek.
my own ass, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't stop playing my fucking ass and breasts. And dude, here's what you got to think about, though. She's got massive 70s bush. Massive 70s bush.
I bet not.
No, they do.
I bet
Back
not.
then, they didn't groom down there. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
sure
me?
they did.
No,
Somebody like her?
No.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. No.
I'll bet.
We have...
You know what I would like to think? I'd prefer to think she's got like that little landing strip.
Oh!
I'm a fan of the landing strip.
Nah,
I don't like when there's no hair down there. Freaks me out, man. Looks like an exotic plant. Like, give me the little landing strip. Give me a little something. You know, I don't want it raging out of control. I want it finally manicured, but I need a little.
well, you know that. With
Look at that hair.
adult
Look at that
woman-
head of hair, dude.
Yeah, it's great. The feathered hair is my big thing.
No, I'm talking about his hair.
It's, of course, she'd be.
It's just
she'd be
giant. It's
checking out
just
the
like
guy.
this lion to
checking
me
out the
on
guy.
top of his fucking
No, my
head.
whole thing is like her hair with the feathered hair back.
Uh-huh.
That's my deal. That's
That's
those are-
like a
oh
Jacqueline-
my
That's
god!
like a Jacqueline Smith.
Look at
sort of
his
thing.
face is all wrinkling. He is
I know.
jamming in there
Yeah,
like
that's not
a
a good-
fucking face hugger.
That's not a good kiss. There's like no
And
movement
fucking
on that
alien doesn't come out for another 2-3 years.
Two
And
or
he's
three
just
days.
like,
Two or
I
three
want to
days.
impregnate you with my tongue.
This is where I shut it down. Right?
No, is it Grizzly?
Dude's got the dog by the collar. He's like, your dog
Okay.
beat me.
He's got him by the ear.
Look at that fucking hat.
He's got him
No,
by
it's
the
his-
fucking ear.
No, it's his fucking neck. It's the neck fat.
Michelob. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh! Fred absolutely don't like Greeks. Is that what he said?
I don't know.
Dudes who fuck each other in the ass?
I've never seen it. Ken,
Well, he just said it. I don't know what he said, though.
look at the hair on that lady back there.
Hell
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. Oh!
Oh! Oh! And Fred goes running out, saving his skin. Way to go, Fred. Way to go, Happy.
This guy, dude. Jesus
And now here
Christ.
we are, man. This right here began the infamous fight between bikers and truckers. Now,
So, I'm working on my alternate casting for Cletus here.
okay, still,
I'm thinking young Red Foreman.
yeah,
Yeah?
that's literally that's Foreman right there.
God damn, he looks a lot like him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit, he does.
Man, he's a creepy fuck.
He looks also like Jeff D'Amelio, one of the fucking dirtheads I grew up with. Great guy. Had a lot of fun.
You know who would probably be in it now, though? Like, if they redid it? Like Johnny Knoxville or somebody like that.
You know, yeah, it would be, Knoxville.
He might not be bad for it.
Yeah.
Here's your sandwich.
He gives hugs to the colored fella. And he's
See, that's
got
what
a
I'm talking
hipster
about, like-
there.
Bank Americard. Holy shit. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why I think he's a fucking, like a Vietnam vet, right? Like, he can get rough and tumble if he has to. He's been in those scenarios before.
Well, look
He
what
can-
he's doing right here.
He can take a beating, and then he's just
Fuck
gonna
you,
be like,
you fucking biker fucks.
take that, you biker bastards.
There we go. I'm eastbound and down. I'm loaded up and trucking.
We're going to do what they say can't be done. You know?
I got a long way to go
And
and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound. Now watch old Bandit run.
Pizza Hut back there.
Oh, old school Pizza Hut. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it's like when they actually had the Pizza Hut building.
Damn,
Remember
I
with the weird
want
roofs on them and
pizza.
shit?
Yeah.
I want pizza.
P-I-Z-Z.
Yeah.
Hey. Watch the slow down
shit.
version of Pizza by, who in the fuck are they? The Olsen twins.
Or don't.
Dude, it's creepy.
Yeah, it'll fuck you
Slow
up.
down.
There you go. Good swift kick to the side of the vehicle.
So we were talking about it earlier. We didn't finish it up. Now that cop, did he show up earlier? Or it was from
This
the
cop?
thing I was watching. Yeah,
No.
we were. There's 3 Duke boys. There's 3
Yeah.
people from Dukes of Hazzard in here.
Yeah, one
I know-
actual Duke boy. One of the actual Dukes.
Yeah, and then Cletus and Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Yep. Wait, is Roscoe P. Coltrane in this?
Yeah,
He is?
He plays a fucking motorcycle cop.
No shit.
And what's funny is his dog Flash looks a lot like
Yeah.
Shred.
Yeah, you're right.
How about that?
Yeah. Look at the titties on this guy.
Ha!
God damn.
54-inch waist, boys and girls.
I thought you said it was 52.
I'm 54.
God damn, dude. That's big, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. He's just annoying. He's annoying to me.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't see it, man. So what do you think CCS stands for?
As the county, it's
You said it's supposed to be MCS, right?
yeah, it's supposed to be MCS. So whatever county sheriff,
Okay.
but this is a C county sheriff.
All right.
So it's the wrong fucking county.
Gotcha.
And then there was I didn't write it down. There was a specific Western wear store they got to provide all the fucking costumes
Really?
to promote them. Yeah,
Huh. Even the
like
cop? Even
Needham's.
cop outfits?
Yeah,
No
totally.
shit. What do you know about that?
There you go. So that was fuck off.
Yeah.
Flat out was there, but if he said fuck off, it would have gotten an R rating.
Okay.
Back then,
Yeah.
you say fuck, instant R.
Yeah.
There was no PG-13.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get a fucking... If you said fuck, it still didn't make a difference. So, in order to keep it PG, that's why they did the horn. He's wearing the gloves. Look at that.
Yeah, he's a professional, man. You know?
He's doing so much fucking driving. He's got to protect his fingers,
He's
man.
loaded up and trucking. He's
He's
found
gonna-
this. He's found this incredibly like permanent patch of daylight. It's mind blowing. You know,
It still is.
there's the hat.
Now, why do you think the reason the hat was off?
Oh, we missed the part where the antenna fell off. That was during that. I think that was during the football chase. Oh, she's definitely postcoital. They got it done, dude.
I think they
Look at the
boned,
bulge in
and
his
I
pants
got it,
back there.
yeah,
What's going
and
on, dude?
Taking
Moose
the hat
knuckle?
off. You know, taking the hat. Oh, no shoes.
You got a little moose knuckle? Yeah, yeah,
Hello.
they got it done, man.
I'm
is-
thinking, you know what? He had the hat off. You know what that means?
No condom.
He had his hat off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he fucking barebacked it.
Yeah, he did.
Well,
I don't think he practiced safe sex.
maybe there's a baby
He
bandit.
doesn't have to.
Maybe there's a baby
There
bandit
was
on the
no
way.
AIDS back then.
Yeah, this is before AIDS.
This
wow.
is pre-AIDS.
Holy
Look at that.
shit.
You,
You
could
know what was
openly
around,
make out
though?
with a
You know
girl?
what was around? Gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis.
Herpes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does a girl like Sally Field seem like she would carry those diseases, though?
Well, she was a
this
dancer.
This guy's about to go try to get some.
Whoa.
Oh,
Pink
shit.
RV.
What is going on
Hey.
here, man?
We're talking hookers.
She's just got her legs fucking spread, and she's just fucking...
Holy
there's some
she's
dude just
airing
fucking-
out.
Some dude just going down on her right now,
She's-
just
yeah.
fucking chowing that box.
Well, you saw the fucking hat was up there. So she's got a county
Yeah.
mountie giving her a little fucking
Giving her a little
city,
cunnilingus.
city kidder.
Yeah.
City kitty.
Shut up, Junior.
Oh, I missed the part where his fucking hat fell off. And he goes,
You did.
Daddy, my hat fell off. Wish your head was in it.
You did miss that part. Yeah. Now we're talking.
What are we going to do when we get home? We get home.
Go to bed. Yeah,
She's already there.
She's bought in, man.
Yeah.
She's bought in. I mean, that's the only way you can. It's the
So
only way
they
you can
pick
be.
up women back in the 70s.
Fucking hey, man, you just pick them up in a wedding
You go
dress
fucking-
off the side of the road.
Yeah, boom.
I mean, look at fucking. It worked out for Dustin Hoffman in that one movie. What's that movie? Dustin Hoffman.
What movie? Oh, you're thinking The Graduate?
Mrs. Robinson.
The Graduate? No, he ended up fucking some old lady.
Yeah, but he went and fucking grabbed the lady in the at her wedding.
Oh, Christ, I don't remember. At the very
That's
end,
the only
I
part
think
of
he
the movie
does.
I know.
Look at that. Single fucking globe
Yeah,
on
that's a
top.
big fucking big knob. We gonna do what they say.
He's always
gets
chewing
done.
gum.
Well, whatever keeps
Or
her from smoking,
is
I guess.
he?
Hey-o.
Oh, my. Now, she's
That's not even a bench seat. That can't be comfortable.
No, it's not. She's sitting on the fucking console.
She's sitting on the
That's
fucking
the thing,
gear shift.
to like snuggle up to him.
She's got
because
that thing
he's
straight
Burt
up her-
Reynolds. I mean, seriously,
She's got that
if
thing
you're
straight
in a
up her
car
badge.
with Burt Reynolds, if you're in a fucking Trans Am with Burt Reynolds, you'd snuggle up to him.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I can't.
This is a Bandit, son.
I can't confirm or deny until I'm actually in that scenario. You know what I mean?
Well,
And he's so weak and frail right now, he wouldn't be able to do anything about it anyway.
dude,
I guess.
it's scary. He's 80. Fucking, he's gonna be 82. Literally a week from today, he's gonna be 82 years old.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Happy birthday, Bert.
Happy birthday, Bert. Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Fucking eggs, bacon.
Yep.
Yup, yup, yup.
Booze, broads, and Bert.
Ha ha ha! I like that.
That's what I do. I should go into marketing, man.
You should. You just tagged it right there.
Fucking A. All these fucking trucks.
Oh God, this beer is not.
Yeah, as it gets
Anything.
like right out of the refrigerator, it's
Dude.
good.
Yeah, but you gotta drink it quick.
Yeah, this is like
or
a
else it's like.
this is like a 2-minute beer.
Fuck.
It's a 2-minute beer.
Oh,
Ben loves Coors though.
it's 2-minute beer.
Yeah,
No, Dan, I don't know if he does. I know
No,
fucking Ben does. Yeah,
That's what I said.
Ben fucking loves Coors.
he does.
Coors Light's all right.
Yeah.
But again, it's like fucking sex in the canoe.
Wait, I've never heard you say that before.
I know, I've
What
just
is
said
it
it. Wait a minute, hold on. You haven't paid attention. I think I've said it 5 times now.
We're about to see the Bandit.
Here he is. There we go. That's the trucker
They got him boxed
walking.
in?
Yeah, yeah.
We call this in Arizona. We call this a Mexican roadblock. Right? You and your friends. You and your friends kind of do that to a car. Yeah, where'd that laugh come from?
It's really annoying.
So, I can't remember if I brought this up or not, but I was looking through Burt Reynolds' IMDb timeline,
okay.
and he didn't seem to be in a lot of what I would think would be major shit before this. He was in Deliverance before this,
Deliverance was his breakout movie.
and then The Longest Yard came out before this. I think that came out like 74.
Yeah, it was Deliverance was 72. That was like his main movie.
Right.
That was the one where people were like, "This
Holy
guy's
shit,
a
who
fucking
is this
shit."
guy? Right.
But he'd been in a bunch of crap before that. But he was a B actor.
So I wondered, so did Gator come out before this or after this?
Gator came before this. The
Okay.
reason this movie exists is because of Gator.
Hey, that girl's cute.
Hello,
Man, Anne Hathaway.
fucking A.
So
Anne Hathaway.
So it's weird to me how like, I mean, if you think about it, this is kind of the movie that probably like really launched him.
Yeah, it
Right.
did.
The Longest Yard was huge too,
Yeah, and Deliverance was
huge. But
this
he
movie,
was still an up and coming sort of star when this came
He
out.
was, and the cool thing about him was if you watch again, I dug deep and I watched him being guest host on various shows and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He never took himself seriously.
Okay.
He would go out there joking around with everybody. That's why he did the fucking naked spread in Cosmo.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Oh, that was a bad fucking movie choice." And I'm like, you know what? He was Seth MacFarlane is, who by the way won like a Grammy or some shit for
Yeah.
a fucking jazz album he did.
Yeah.
Who has one of the greatest shows online on TV, which is called The Orville. Fuck all of his other stuff. The Orville's awesome.
All right.
You sitting there shaking your fucking head.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the guy.
Yeah,
I liked Ted, and I like Ted 2 for what it is, but I'm pretty much done.
Wait, hold on.
That dude was chowing her box, dude. The whole time they were on the whole time she was on the intercom. What's going on back there, lady? See them titties. Stuff. So those ladies look like they're older.
She has got hair. I'd go with the one with the white hair.
I'd go with the one
over
with
the
white hair,
blonde.
too. I would too. Not the one with the white hair hanging out the window back there, either. The one back there.
Yeah, the one right behind Buford T.
Yeah,
Justice.
yeah, a little
His
shot of her,
54-inch waist.
Her business. The thing is, she looks like she's probably like mid-30s, but she's actually probably like 18.
Yeah,
it's late
everybody
70s.
looked older back then.
It's late
so,
70s.
yeah.
That guy there with his shirt off is only 36.
According to his gray pattern, I think he had 35. He's somewhere between 33 and 38 years old.
Yeah, he's in there somewhere.
And that's how you can tell by the markings
Yeah.
on his gray hair. It's,
That car is hauling ass. Georgia.
Boom.
Here we go.
Georgia.
Coming on
Where
down
they
to
filmed
it.
The Walking Dead.
What do we got here? We got about 15 minutes left. I can make it.
Yeah. You
I
can do
can make
okay.
it.
It's a great fucking movie.
So when I started watching it the other day, I fell asleep like 10 minutes in, and I woke up right at the end. And so I got to see the last scene.
I own this on fucking Blu-ray.
Well,
on Blu-ray, dude.
Did you watch the commentary for it?
No.
Here you are touting your research. You didn't even watch the
Well,
audio
if
commentary
anybody
for it?
wants to know the commentary, they can just listen to the commentary. This is our commentary. I don't
Well,
want to
you get
spoil
some
our
good information out of
commentary
it.
by listening to another commentary. It's the way you do things.
That's how it's done. Yeah, I certainly prefer Hooper.
Yeah,
And I don't even want to
Hooper's
talk.
great. Don't get me
I don't
wrong.
even want to talk about Cannonball Run.
I'm looking through my notes here, and I think I pretty much off the cuff, pretty much nailed. Oh, Alfred Hitchcock. You know about this?
Yeah, I did read about that.
Fucking
Was it
Alfred
guilty pleasure
Hitchcock.
of his?
Yeah, I was a huge fan. This
Yep.
is like the last. He used to screen movies in his studio. Whenever a new movie came out, he would get a copy of it and watch it, and it was like his favorite movie. And then he died.
That was awesome right there. She just gave him the whistle and then fucking gave the cop the finger.
Yeah, the bird.
That's fucking great. The bird. The what? You know, the
You know,
finger.
the finger.
You know, the finger. Fast and Loud. That's the name of that TV show. Gas Monkey Garage. Fast and Loud.
Ah.
Yeah.
I thought you would rename Smokey and the Bandit.
No,
Fast and Loud.
that's not a bad idea. Should we start coming up with alternate movie titles?
Fuck, we could.
Yeah.
What are we going to do next?
Princess Bride, we were talking about last
Yes,
night.
right. We were talking about that last night because
Yeah.
you're reading a fucking book about it.
Yeah, I got a book about it.
And there's a book called The Princess Bride.
The movie's based on a
actually.
book.
Yeah.
I got my sister. Well, we'll talk about that during the commentary. We're focused on Smokey and the Bandit.
What we're going to do next week, we're going to do a fucking
Do a little
hangover
recap of this.
hangover episode.
Yep.
I really want to call them hangover episodes, but
Well, let's call them a hangover episode.
we can. I don't know. I'm really fucking.
We should have done one today because I was hungover like a motherfucker, and then I got some
Dude.
beer in me, and
I walked into your place
the
and you
beer
were
was
like,
bouncing me back.
ugh,
Yeah.
laying on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm like, you hurting, Jay? And he's like, I didn't even have to ask it. He just looked at me. He was like, I'm so fucking all over.
It was
We
rough one.
went to the Phoenix Open yesterday. Some bitch.
Some bitch.
So you went to the Open yesterday.
Yeah.
Saw
I will tell you
titties
this.
galore.
I am never not going to the Phoenix Open again. Because it's
You're going
fucking
every year.
incredible. I will be
Yeah.
there every year.
Yeah.
The amount of hot ladies there, like, it's undeniable, man. It's the greatest talent show in Phoenix. You know? In all of Arizona. It was incredible.
The greatest talent show. How can a fucking, that car's got to weigh nothing. I'm like, 220 horsepower, and
Dude,
it's
they're
rooster tailing all over the
Beating the
place.
shit out of them, too. It's
Oh, yeah. Like I said, they went through, I really think they went through 3 Bandit cars.
I
and
can't
a
imagine
fourth.
they were able to film this movie with only 4 cars.
Well,
I just
Bert,
can't.
I have various sources. Some say 12, some say 4, some say they killed 3, but the 4th one was still going. It's it's all
that
over
fucking
the fucking
look
place.
at dude. His back right wheel came up off
And-
the ground there.
And look at the fucking smoke coming off that thing.
Here's what I would like to know: how many sets of fucking tires did they go through?
Dude. Yeah.
Dude, the budget for
I-
tires alone was probably $1 million.
I know this from owning a fucking Hemi fucking car. What? Go
Man,
get your daddy a beer.
We totally
There's-
missed the I have to go 10-100 conversation. Well, at least it's not 10-200. The cop, when he was standing there
Oh.
fucking...
He just said,
Pissing.
get your daddy a beer, and 4 kids ran out of fucking wherever. Because that was back in the 70s.
Whoa!
Hey, hey!
Hey now!
Yeah!
Oh, fuck, I should have held in. This is
The
pretty strong.
ladies!
All right.
70s
Go Bandit.
ladies!
Oh, my God. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, man.
What about Mila Kunis?
I was thinking her.
Yeah, when he's brought
Dude,
up
I
the
was
70s lady.
hardcore thinking her. But then
Yeah.
I figured you would pick it, or people would see that as too obvious.
Man. I'm really
Because
second
Mila
guessing.
Kunis,
I'm really
like the
second
entire
guessing
cast of that
Jennifer Lawrence.
70s show, if they weren't Scientologists, fucks, I'd say like getting this movie. Look at the short shorts. That's Cheryl right
I think
there.
you nailed it with Kelly Cuoco.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Choke and puke. I always call them a scarf and barf. Totally reminds me of Cheryl. It does. Well, she was that fucking
Just because she has red hair doesn't mean she's...
Yeah, well...
I never saw Cheryl without her glasses on, so I don't know.
Oh.
She looks more like Jen
You
Price.
also never saw her not stoned out of her
That's
mind.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. She looks more like Jen to me.
Mm.
And even she doesn't look like Jen all that much
Which
either.
Jen?
Jen Price.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about her.
Fox Hunt with 2 X's.
Oh, what's this? It's a rail job, dude.
Here it is.
We gotta do fucking...
That's exactly what she asked him the first time they had sex. Are you going to get me in trouble? Nah. I've done this before. And now she's pregnant. She's pregnant.
You gotta laugh like fucking Burt Reynolds. There you go. We gotta do fucking used cars.
Oh, man.
That scene reminds me of used cars. Oh, he's got a Coors stick shift?
I think he
did.
did,
You fucking see that?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this looks like it might be in, like, Northern California somewhere. That's the Dorothy Hammond haircut right there. Go ahead and answer it. Let go of the button.
Dumb bitch.
There is
Just
some cool
another
car shit
fucking coos. Oh, look at him all leaning
Jesus
forward.
Christ.
He was all ready for it.
I do like this, like, era of trucks, man. That's a nice looking
Oh, that
fucking
blue
light.
car. We saw that one earlier. In the very beginning of the movie, there was that blue truck.
Yeah.
And you were like, check that shit out.
I want a
was
Bronco
like,
pretty
boom.
bad. They're re-releasing the Bronco.
Like that?
Yeah. It looks pretty fucking awesome.
Fucking A.
It looks pretty fucking awesome. I know a girl that's got a 1975 Bronco. It's like,
oh, there's a MASH helicopter.
This is about where I woke up the other day. I remember seeing that helicopter being like, holy fuck. Look how old
Why'd
this
you got the
helicopter
red
is.
trigger on it? Is that for fucking shooting bad guys?
Yeah, dude. It's a war chopper. You know? There's a turn that this fucking semi pulls off here, too, that is not possible.
Epic.
It's not possible.
No, it's epic. It's a fucking snowman, dude. He's gonna bust a fucking U. There you go.
Whoop.
Light on. Light on. Not spun. Now it's spinning. Dude,
Those are cool
this
fucking
movie
cars,
is
man.
responsible for so many fucking car accidents
I know.
in the South. It's
So
not
many
even
deaths.
funny.
It's ridiculous.
Hell yeah! It sped up.
See, like,
Hell
I'm over
yeah, I
the,
can
I'm
do
over
that.
the hold on to your hat joke. Like, it's played out, bro.
Dude, hang on to your hat when we're driving.
No.
You got Air Force One?
That's my dick.
Yeah.
see
Oh,
what
wait.
I'm driving. Yeah, it's different. It's different. I mean, maybe the fucking wind wouldn't catch that fucking hat and make it sail off. But look at
No,
her hair.
it wouldn't.
Look at
No.
her hair whipping around.
Yeah, but
And that hat just fucking is like. It all it's got to do is
Solid.
catch underneath that fucking lid. Pop. It's gone.
Bam.
I mean, it happened to Junior earlier.
Well, Junior
I
also
wrong?
didn't have a lid.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, dude. You're just an asshole. So we got May. We're going to go see the Dust Brothers play the soundtrack to Fight Club
Yeah, that'll
and
be
watch
pretty
the
awesome.
movie while they're playing it live at the Wiltern Theater.
That'll be pretty. That'll be pretty sick.
Fuck.
Negatory. I haven't seen John Schneider. Where's John Schneider at in this movie?
Uncredited. I don't know if John Schneider's in it. I think.
I thought I read he
he's Bo.
was. I thought I
It's-
read he was
it's
the one. Not
Duke.
Tom Wompat. The blonde one is in this.
Fuck.
The blonde one looks a lot like fucking Cletus.
Yeah, no, it's the uncredited background
Yeah, he
scene.
must just be fucking hanging
Him, Cletus, and Roscoe P. Coltrane are in it.
out. Hanging out at the end.
God damn, I'm hungry.
Well,
Are you hungry?
yeah,
fucking
I'm getting hungry. I'm sure there's going to be food at the Super Bowl party, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There's going to be food.
Well, we'll finish this
Because
up and we'll head on over.
fucking Ma was like...
We are recording this on Super Bowl Sunday as well. I don't know if we mentioned
Oh, yeah.
it. It is Super Bowl Sunday.
Patriots.
Eagles. Super Bowl
Eagles.
52.
I think it's going to be Eagles.
Held
I'm going
in, the,
Eagles.
held in the glorious state of Minnesota, home of the Minnesota Vikings, where this morning it was 4 below zero.
Fuck.
Yep.
Hey, he's got a trumpet.
Definitely
He's
saw this.
going. Dude, it was like, well, my godfather left Chicago to come down here. It was 17 below. With wind chill, it was 34 below.
Listen, I respect everybody that lives up there, but I wouldn't be able to do it.
I just don't like ice.
Yeah, I'm not
My
a big fan of
problem is
not a big fan of
ice.
cold.
The
Not a
cold
big
doesn't
fan of
really
the cold.
bother me.
We missed the turn that he made already.
No, that turn
like-
was pretty fucking solid.
That turn was good, but it's almost like a 90-degree fucking turn that he makes going probably 40 miles an hour, and they show it from inside the
Whoa!
truck.
Oh!
Look at those titties.
Wait.
Oh my god. And they just have no regard for human life. Like,
No,
he
it's
would have just mowed
fucking-
those guys down.
No, you just get
Had
out
they
of the
not
fucking
moved,
way.
had
God
they
damn
not
it.
moved, he would have just mowed those guys
It's not
down.
my fault that you're in the way.
He just would have fucking
I
shot him.
got a long way
Right
to go
down.
and a short time to get
I
there.
know. They're there. They made it.
He gets out of the
And if
truck
I recall-
with Fred.
If I recall, they've got 10 minutes to spare. Little Enos,
How much money did they get?
$80,000.
Yes, it is.
So
SCB, Stone Temple Pilots.
we're led to believe that they've just driven for 27 hours and 50 minutes, and they're like,
Yeah.
how about double or nothing? And they're down to do it again? You don't need to sleep?
It's never been dark.
Fuck,
Dude,
man.
there was speed all over the place in the 70s. They called it crank.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
You want to snort my crank? What?
Yo.
Huh? Hey. Look at everybody just standing around. Here, we're filming the movie. Get your belt bottoms on. If you're wearing shorts, pull those socks up to your
Go
ankles.
stand in the back there.
To your knees.
Yeah, the girl with the hat on had some nice fucking
Dude,
going on.
I know.
That was fantastic.
I know. Look at the blonde. She's fucking hot.
She got RBF.
RBF.
Resting bitch face. Yeah.
She might. You pile of monkey nuts!
I thought he said fucking nuts. But again, it's PG, so no F-bombs.
Yeah.
Now, he would be able to hear his actual voice as well. You son of a bitch.
Some bitch. Look at the horns on the car.
I know it. It's awesome. I won't say that. He said goddamn and bullshit in a PG movie.
Huh?
Wow.
As long as you didn't say fuck, you were good.
I guess, man. I guess. You're too good a man. Look over you.
And that's when he knows, when I got my Diablo sandwich, that's some bitch who's next to me.
That car is still fucking running, dude. 1976 Pontiac
Bonneville.
Le Mans.
Yeah.
Not a Bonneville. Not a Bonneville.
Well, it said Bonneville on the fucking shit.
Oh, that's incorrect, my friend.
Oh.
It's a Pontiac Le Mans. And that is the font from Lethal Weapon.
That is totally the font from Lethal Weapon. Oh my god, The Legend by Jerry Reed. Bandit by Dick Feller.
Sung
Dick Feller.
by
That
Jerry
can't be
Reed.
a real name. Dick
I-
Feller?
I mean, you know, whatever. No, do we get any, like, goofs in the credits here? Like, no bloopers?
No. This is his first movie. It was after this he started doing
Because they do
it.
show it in Hooper. Hooper
Yeah,
got a lot of
and
that
it was
stuff.
his next movie, was Hooper.
So where does 2 pick up? Is Burt
Then-
Reynolds in Smokey and the
Because
Bandit?
they're in it, yeah. Burt Reynolds is in 2.
And so is
He's
so
not
is
in
Jackie
th-
Gleason.
He does a walk-on in 3. And then, fuck forward to, I don't know if they exist.
So I'll tell you, they made they did make 4, 5,
Yeah, they
and
did.
6.
Seriously.
Right? But I think they were TV movies. I looked it up when I was looking at Hal Needham's directing credits and realized everything he makes.
MCML
Involves
XXVII.
car chases
That's
of some sort.
77 right there.
The Southern Classic. That is it.
It is a Southern classic.
Yeah?
Grandstand. Our thanks to Governor George Busby, State of Georgia, Ed and I can't read the rest of it. No, we're sitting there with everything. Now, Bandit's real name was Bo Danville.
Bo Danville.
Or Bull Darnville, Bo Dan.
I'm going.
It fucking changes every time I turn around.
I'm going.
Hot Pants, Susan McIver.
And Jackie Gleason. Sheriff
Beaver T. Justice of Portage County.
So here are the Bandit movies that came out after 3. First of all, let me run this down real quick. Hal Needham directed Smokey and the Bandit. He's only directed like 10 movies.
Yeah.
Smokey and the Bandit, car film.
Great.
Hooper, not really a car film, but it revolves around a giant car stunt. The Villain, which I've never seen, looks to be...
Oh, yeah, no, it's fucking awesome. It's a cartoon movie.
Yeah, appears to be like a train robbery sort of movie.
It's awesome.
So something not about cars, unless you're counting train cars.
But he is a bandit.
It is Bandit.
Yeah.
Death Car on the Freeway, a 1979
Oh,
TV movie.
hey, wait, slow down. Don't say that out loud.
Smokey
Might
and the
scare
Bandit
away
2.
the old ladies.
Smokey and the Bandit 2.
Dose.
Cannonball Run,
Well, what year was 2?
1980.
And Cannonball Run?
81.
Ah.
Then he did a movie called Megaforce, which has a guy on a weird fucking motorcycle.
Oh,
thing.
the flying motorcycle. We fucking watched that bad movie night over at Roger's place.
All right.
Yeah, Megaforce is amazing.
So another racing sort of movie. Stroker Ace.
Like
these all have fucking one thing in common. Cannonball Run 2, Rad, about BMX bikes.
Yeah.
Right? Then he did something called Body Slam, which I think just sent him down a bad path because, clearly it was over after that. Then they made Bandit, which is a TV movie called Beauty and the Bandit, right? Another.
Yeah, they did.
Bandit.
Yeah.
Then he did Bandit Silver Angel. Then he did Bandit Goes Country. Then he did Bandit.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck this guy. Seriously?
Are you fucking kidding me? Hal Needham is a fucking American icon. He should be on Mount Rushmore.
He's a national
For fuck's
treasure.
sake. He should have... Yeah, he is a national treasure. They should get a tree and carve his face into the fucking thing. Hal Needham is amazing.
He is a one-trick pony.
He is fucking awesome.
To say the
you
least.
just don't appreciate... You didn't go dirt... I grew up around dirt tracks.
Dude.
So if you grew up around dirt track racing...
I went to dirt track races all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, so did I.
All the time.
Yeah, and fucking, are you kidding me?
So what's this point you're trying to make?
They were fucking, this was like their anthem.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you like it.
I love this movie.
I'm going to pass on it.
Love this fucking movie.
This is probably, in my life, the third time I've seen it all the way through. And there will not be a fourth.
Oh, God.
Will not be
I own it on Blu-ray. I mean, I'd watch this in Cannonball Run.
Somebody had to.
All the fucking time.
Somebody
at least twice a year. At least.
All right. So let's do the drink count. What have you finished
I think we're at, I don't know how many cores. Am I at 3?
I think it's just 2.
2.
I'm about done with my second one. Again, coming off the hangover, not a big drinking day today.
And cores is, oh my God.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough ride. Especially, like, this one now is warm.
Yeah.
And I still got maybe a quarter of the bottle
Yeah, I'm
left.
about half on mine.
And I don't really want to drink it, but I will. So, all right, well, that's Smokey and the Bandit. Thank God that's over.
The only thing I gotta say about that is...
I don't feel like I missed anything.
Are you thinking about...
What are you thinking about?
Salty beef tips! And there we go.